pressure here. You ugly as fuck. Whoa! Good luck, yeah, bro. Lay up, bro. Oh shit. Oh, of course they go to battlefield, the melee specialist stage. Bodied. Not dead. Oh! Oh! One more hit. One more hit. Club just waiting. Get your ass whooped. Yep. Oh, where my mic at? My mic up? My mic's up. I don't know if the stream got volume though. I don't care if it does. Bird up. I smell cigarette smoke. I'm already live on YouTube. It's because it's. No! Hold on. We take this stock. We win a set. Nah, that's not going to work. Oh. Do it again. Do it again. Yeah! One more time. One more time. Yep. 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 Damn it. Okay, he's confident with his Arcane, and I like it. It's solid. Nope. Boom. Puddle. Edge. Oh, that was fucking close. Edge. Edge. Yes! Why can't you hear the video? You're taking too much of my time. Hold on. Where the fuck is it, bro? Or Okay, it should be fixed now. I think. No, it's not. What the fuck? I'm upset. I can't hear shit. I'm missing my fucking set. Too bad y'all can't hear shit. It's probably because it's in my headphones, but I really don't give a fuck. Ooh, that's it. Ooh. Oh, oh. One more back here. Good game. Why are you not dead? Bodied. Good game. Why? Okay, I was about to say, why the fuck is she not dead? Let's go. Ah! Yeah, players. Yup. Oh, what? Why is the chat like not popping out for me? There you go. Micro DI.
Oh yeah, he's got
Especially
unmute
like
that. Yeah,
you
there you go.
said, no one wants to be the
Alright,
person
let's
fighting
see if
cake
it works.
losers right now. But if you're cake, you're like, oh, I have to claw my way back through a
Anyway,
tier of
burrito
killers in order to just get a shot at Plup
Oh,
again.
where my payment at? Hold on.
Yeah, the anyway
we mentioned
burrito
neither
time.
of these players would you want,
Oh
but
my god, I got paid.
in
Oh, I
Rivals
got
lore,
66,000
Anyway,
loser's
burritos
side
somebody in the-
pick is
I was gonna bring it up if you didn't.
maybe the strongest
Go play Rivals.
demon that you could run into in a
Oh,
bracket.
yeah, I think it's working
People
now.
mentioned that they have their own bracket demons, but if the community had a single bracket demon, it
Loser's
would
cake.
be loser's cake for sure.
I'm kind of excited we're getting a loser's cake in
Plup.
Evo. I do want to say, Plup is sitting in winners finals, and Plup was the person that
Okay. Yeah, I think it's working.
Plup won Genesis,
volume
won
down.
Evo, and then disappeared to the
Let
mountains.
me turn you guys back up.
But we know that those mountains got some internet because he's been putting on a clinic online. Has so many, literally 4 alt accounts in
Good,
the
Adley.
top 10 right now. Every Rivals top player has their story of like running into Plup at 3 in the morning. And they're just, it's like the demon, the boogeyman of like, oh no, I've never been beaten harder in my life. I'm like, you're a
El
top 5
Gui.
player. What do you mean?
it turns out there's levels to it for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Because, yeah, you hop online and you'll say, hey, I just got this game. I hopped in, I got placed in silver, and I'm like, everyone in silver is insane. They're wave dashing everywhere, they're dash dancing everywhere. And then it turns out, every tier as you go up, yeah, like
The silver players think the gold players are crazy. The gold players think the diamonds are. The top 50 players all think that Plup is insane.
Yeah.
Like, they just keep scaling up.
Unless you're Plup, there's always a bigger fish
But
online
even
for
for
you.
Plup, Plup has lost sets online. The thing is, Plup has not lost any offline. So, we're going to see this. Plup is now sitting in winners finals, and we are about to see who's joining him. Stango or B-Bats, both proceeded for top 8, but we've been talking about Plup. That was technically an upset on paper because Kate was the number 2 seed, Plup was the number 3, but
yeah, it was actually funny. The For Honor guy that was hosting, he was in love with our games. He really loved watching us play.
Especially if you followed Rivals last year.
Yeah, he watched.
We're missing at the end
He
of the
watched
year,
like
but
3 of our
a
matches.
certain
We
character
were.
this thing was playing that a lot of people
a certain one.
would message me frequently to tell me that he's low tier and he needs buffs. And I said, I don't know. I think the character's pretty good. And one person believed me at the time, and his name was Stango.
They brought up low
said,
tier.
Dan, I will prove it to everyone else as well.
Stango won Supernova with Olympia and said, nah, I think the elephant's stronger. We're playing Loxodon. I'm trying to prove that I can do it with the character that at the time, a ton of people were saying were not very good, but then you see this killer's list of people that he took on the way here. The victory path presented by White Claw Surge, beating Durai, Keeb, St. Pat, Melon, Morio, Syke, and Gino. There's a ton of phenomenal players here. Durai, I mean, I want to call out Durai for this because Durai went way above his seed, beating some great players. But Keeb, St. Pat, Melon, everyone so good, and he was doing it with Loxodon. But we also have the other side. We have B-Bats. Now, B-Bats hasn't been able to go to anything for a while because of law school. Now that we are in the summer, B-Bats has said, hey, I've got a couple months to prove
Law
myself.
school, he's a
I'm gonna
lawyer,
show up
and
immediately win
that makes
Combo
sense.
Breaker. I'm putting in the work. I'm going to show up
They're
to
probably
Evo,
like, haha,
and
you
now
guys all got
winners,
baited.
top
No
8.
burrito for you,
Players like
fuckers.
Switch, Full Stream, and Mystery Soul.
Both these players 2-0s all the way here. So we mentioned being a little surprised at kind of like the Plup and Cake both having to go deep into a 3-game set. Both these players are really dominant on their way to this winner's side. So they're saying, hey, there was a lot of talk and a lot of hype over the other side of winner's side, but I think the two you should be talking about, they would argue, is this side.
Okay. B-Bats just saw how the fantasy B-Bats just saw that they're currently sitting at the 16.9% pick rate, but I think even if B-Bats is the dark horse, B-Bats has beaten Cake Assault and Stango in brackets within the last month. B-Bats hasn't dropped a tournament since Genesis, and I don't think you all knew that.
You gotta convince the people at home. They were the ones voting. The crowd's here for both of these players.
B-Bats might be a dark horse, but that dark horse is singing along to some Bad Bunny right now. We've got the Loxodon, we've got the fleet. Let's run it through.
I'm so glad I didn't vote for Loxodon. This is not the matchup you want to fucking play. Oh
So
shit!
this was an
I
interesting
forgot
matchup because not
Granted,
one that
Loxodon
we
can
see
win, but you're
super
about to
frequently,
jack
kind
me
of
up nasty
until
with that shit. I'm very
Stango
glad I put
really
money on
has
that.
kind of brought Lox into the forefront of the meta.
Not his favorite matchup.
It's always interesting because Lox, according to clear
entire fucking game.
ranked or
Loxodon,
casual players, Lox is an extremely popular character, but a lot of people were like, he's good, he's a little bit simpler, but he just can't do it at the top level.
Does it
Stango's
suck?
like, I think the consistency,
Looks like a onesie.
knowing that I have certain
like a
setups that
onesie,
will always
fuck.
work, is exactly why he's so strong. I can play him in this way, and I can immediately start focusing on my opponent instead of worrying about, like, ooh, do I have my micro attached? Do I have my attack? The problem is, Stango also has those micro movements in attack. He is the full threat here.
Oh, that's it.
Looks like that skill was irrelevant.
B-Bats is about 3 to 4 months to prove themselves. themselves, and they have not dropped a single tournament since they decided to
I love
do
how
so.
they're moving around, not pressing anything. It's too dangerous to press anything.
Yeah, both of these players, honestly, coming into this tournament, we mentioned Stango the 1 seed, but both of them kind of
Oh, no,
playing
not
out of
the
their
blender.
minds. So this is
Ooh.
Oh no!
unstoppable.
Not the blender!
Genuinely, if I didn't pick,
Ooh,
I would say that
oh,
King
Not
the
Kid
I
Icarus.
was thinking D-bats. I think we might be in for a big Billy Summer.
The kid, not the Kid Icarus.
Not the kid.
Oh my god! No way! That was
Such a
just
ledge.
so ambiguous. I thought he had the ledge. Doesn't get the aerial out, and in fact,
Oh,
is reversed
shit.
for it. If you don't time it right on that special, you are liable to get grabbed.
Oh,
and
damn.
Right back off stage. Rocking
Yeah,
the
he was winning.
Fleet since the beginning of this
They
game.
thought his fleet was dead? Yeah, he was
The
winning,
tried
he
and
died.
true.
A great palette.
We got the Don, the Loxodon, the Stango,
Oh, you
however
fucked
you
up.
want to slice it.
Hey, zero depth locks on right here. Grab, here it is!
So close.
Boom.
Oof.
Yeah, I was about to say, like,
Good
the
night!
lead that B-Bats had built
Oh.
up was
Should be dead.
pretty insane
It was
last time.
pretty insane, and it is
Before
now
I-
suddenly
It is!
within 40%. It's now within
You're dead,
30%.
you're dead.
Before I
Hey,
could
Dan,
even
what do you want me to
mention
say?
Oh.
It's evaporated.
back in neutral. Oh, hey, goodbye, Lock. Good game.
Come on.
Ooh, that is a phenomenal
Now,
kill
Lock,
confirm.
it's one grab and up to it's
The
over.
back air was so strong, so lethal, so deadly. I was talking about the other back air, but you know what? We got both of them.
Fuck this nerf dash
How,
here.
this match has been dead even this whole time, but
Blender.
They are
Oh, what
putting
is
on a
it? Hey,
clinic
kill him,
back
kill
and
him.
forth, and
He
it
deserves
is
to die.
just
He
time to
deserves
see
to
who's
die.
going to the doctor
He's almost
last.
dead for that.
Okay, where we going?
Fucking try to
Only gets that single hit.
Unity splitter.
Reverse back air, sending V-Bats off stage.
Shut up, bro.
Higher percent.
And there it is.
This
That's
elephant
what happens
down
when you hard
special
goes
back
back.
air.
hard. That down special back air feels reminiscent of like.
Alright, fine, I'll just say
Shredder,
motorball.
Coco, and Melee.
yeah, actually, yeah.
Oh my
Oh, you did
god,
it back.
okay.
Okay,
If
if
you've
kill
got
him back, it's
magma,
deserved.
that
Yep.
is the
Kill him back,
elephant's
it's
power. If you've got some magma, that empowers your strong attacks by giving them some extra frames. It just lingers there and it's so deadly.
It's harder to punish, and it's
Nope.
even top players sometimes will dash in a little too early and lose their stock to it. Still a strong attack.
Oof.
Rico and that back air. You are trying to threaten with a lot
Put
of
into a
different
hold.
aerials. Your forward air might be able to send someone off stage. That falling up air is a great option for getting the combo, but it is the back air that is the tried and true kill option. in the air.
Irrelevant.
You might get some dunks, you might get some spikes with the down air, but the back air is that's your meat and potatoes with this character.
Yeah, it's got so
Where the
much
burrito
range.
at, though?
Such a strong hitbox.
Where the
It's
burrito
really
at,
good to
though?
do while landing. It's really good to catch people on platforms. One
People lately have been starting to optimize the reverse back air to find some more follow-ups from it too.
Come on.
You get that reverse hit.
now both of these characters, we
Alright,
say in the design world, are Trevor characters, right? So
You guys do is get this shit
if
right
these two
here.
are your favorite characters, you can thank Trevor. If these
Got
are
me
your
fucked
least
up.
two favorite
Oh.
characters, then
Oh.
you can also thank Trevor.
Okay, okay. We fucked up.
No.
Oh, you're
A
back
lot
here.
of the characters, you've got Dan on stage here, but Trevor is also.
The two-piece chicken combo.
He is
like-
the gameplay lead now, so
Ah,
we split the
Oh, no!
responsibility
Oh,
between these two
oh,
characters.
hitting the motorball.
the stage, the big charge, not going to do it. There are certain spots where Lox is able to get a checkpoint on platform, just going, especially with back, like they cover everything.
Oh, that's
They're marked.
There's a wind chime.
Yep, there's the wind chime. It's gonna pop, but way high up means that Fleet really doesn't have a way to cover. Good refresh. Finds the up strong still. The thing is, V-Bats
Oh shit, he's coming back in this one.
points and it just evaporated before our very eyes.
But he'd have to win 2 matches, right, in a row?
Magma spends the air dodge already. Oh no, he's able
Oh,
to get
never
back
mind.
to the wall.
Yeah, I saw where
Oh,
down he
shit.
was kind of drifting in with it to avoid a aerial follow-up from Stango,
Yeah,
but
I don't
because
know.
of that wasn't able to get to the wall and wasn't able to continue the
Hmm.
recovery.
Fleets had this matchup. That's Fleets. It's a really bad matchup.
Save the jab into
That
the up
really-
tilts. That's the classic.
The really quick dash to his on Stango there looks terrifying. His axe changes position during his dash, so
It really looks very aggressive.
yeah, I'm
Oh,
scared.
no, not the blender.
Big charge.
Oh.
It's not gonna kill yet.
The Chaos Blender.
We're just trying to get down. You saw those arrows.
The Fender Blender.
Shining on you. You hit your opponent and tell them what direction they were holding.
You know, like Fender Blender, Fender
You
Blender.
were scared.
All right, go ahead and finish this out, be back. Wrap it up, wrap it up, wrap it up, wrap it up.
I'm really
Oh, into the charge.
Wrap it up,
That
Bucks.
is indeed going to kill. If
Again.
you guys have seen the magma coming out, the the spaghetti and meatballs, as the community likes to say, from that neutral special. You do it in the air, it turns into like a shotgun blast of tusks.
Yeah, it's a vertical kill move, and against any of the floaty characters, right, the absolute rasters of the game, they will die incredibly early to a...
You transfer the wind chime. That's just trying to throw out some hitboxes to get back on the elephant. Just get it there.
I'm loving that side special this whole match. Every time it's been really smart, not in a way that can get parried, but really
Not the pit
good
blender.
pressuring.
That'll do it. You drop down.
No, but he doesn't have that move anymore.
Know that Nair is coming. Cleans it up. We're sitting at 1-1. Look at the stank face on there. All right, Billy.
Stango with the stank face.
All right, William.
Look at little miss wannabe tech.
And Stango, just composed. You always see the murder face.
You know, he was adopted, and so before this, his coach didn't want him. No, and when he was a kid, his own parents didn't want him.
Yeah, Stango looking like he wants to be the villain of the community, but he's
I'll tell you, I'll share
Yeah,
later.
that's the problem. Is Stango online or here threatens like he's the villain, and then you talk to him, and he's just a really nice guy.
I know.
In bracket though, killer. Talk to him afterwards.
For sure, yeah. If you're just judging purely on gameplay, he could be the villain. But if we're judging, you know.
Gameplay, the hood up, everything else. It's
Where's
the
Trent?
rest.
Oh,
Like,
shoot.
well, all right, turns out you're just a nice guy.
He's still here. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought I floored you.
Swinging right now. That's desperately trying to take this #1 seed. They're both fighting.
No, I'm playing
right to see if They
contraband.
can defeat Flup.
I'm not eating anything.
Into the final boss.
Contraband, please.
Bracket.
Where are you?
Wins yet, but sitting in winners finals. That was gross.
Yeah, VBAT's offstage has just really leveled up as the set has gone on. And then Black's
Ooh,
not,
that fade back to get to the ledge.
Black's not looking like he can get it.
We're waiting for the burrito bomb.
Even though as
Really
the
are.
players are piloting it, you're still limited in terms of like
Really
what
are.
kind of tools and what kind of options each character
We should
has.
just come up with all kinds of weird, crazy, like.
This is the big strong heavy versus the I'm trying to get you off stage, nickel and dime you into something I can give you early. That's not going to kill yet, but that
Let's clip
probably
it.
would have. And that will.
Let's clip it
Could
up.
have just hung on ledge. Back air is much cooler.
You're a little unsure there.
Yeah.
I like that. Could hang on ledge, but maybe they're going to be able to get back up.
Another
Time's
one
still
out.
there. Doesn't time the invincibility to get up well. Now BBAT's starting to go for a ride. We're dropping down. Tries to get that forward area into the Nair extension.
Where's
again.
the
Doesn't find it.
other?
He's getting sent
Oh,
off
the little
stage.
thing,
Trouble.
the stupid Discord thing won't let me see the
What? He
stocks.
just gets the grab out of that? That's nuts. That was just pure movement.
What, is it stocks or what is it?
The menu down there won't let you see the
The
stocks.
jab there. Surprised me.
Nair.
No, so
The
in the
Discord.
menu on Discord, it
No,
won't
me,
let
mine.
the bottom of the
Sends this
screen.
one into the blast zone, though.
Or like if I have the mouse on it, I have to move them out.
Okay, times it well again, but doesn't get the tech chase.
Yeah, not quite at the edge of the platform, right?
No, I don't like that.
Ooh, you saw that turnaround. BBAT was trying to scope out the back air, missed twins, and it's now eaten 40%, 50%, possibly leading to death, but no,
I
we
think you're
tag.
just
We
due, brother.
tag. We
Ooh.
grab the ledge, and it is your turn.
I love it.
Really
You
good
can't
big
get
grab
it
there. I
back.
thought he was going to go. He's going for an option, grabbing ledge, and just stealing it away from Stango.
Let's try back. Zero depth, here it is. Up air. Hey, did you just
Yo, banana slammer.
Zero depth, zero depth.
Wow, this
Oh, you
combo.
fucked up.
33% off of that up B attempt.
Just the smallest openings that they
Oh.
Nick and they go as far as they
Ooh.
can. That will purple, which means it is guaranteed, it is confirmed.
The axe murderer's back.
Is still is safe.
Guaranteed, it is guaranteed.
That's what's saying, until I win, job's not done.
Well, wins up, that's right.
Hey.
Oh my god.
Oh.
That back air.
Yeah, I would say that tornado makes it so that you have to go high. This is still all BBAT's misses though, and it is now Stango's lease on life. You get the throw. Are you able to kill your fleet before they're able to get back? And it looks like we might be able to. Was trying to go for that up special. Right, at least one more neutral interaction here. I think I was sent the wrong way. It doesn't matter. We're back on stage.
That was a whole mix-up. Up tilt.
Get away from that shield damage. Well, that's not going to do it yet. That's not going to do it yet.
Oh, he
He's
fucked up.
stomped once
Kill him.
more.
Oh, that roll was
When he did hit it, very. Oh my
Okay.
god. That hits below.
Only
Dan,
on this
explain
stage.
yourself.
The Tempest has that lower platform.
I didn't know it hit below.
No!
That's spot dodge!
Ooh.
Oh my god!
What an ending.
Nice spot dodge, Fat.
Randy Orton.
Yeah, he said retarded.
The
He
crowd
said retarded.
lost it
Bro, I seen
there.
it, bro. That guy said that was
Everyone
retarded,
saw
bro. That nigga just said, I swear to God, he just said that. He said that was
The
fucking
panic spot
retarded.
dodge and the charge.
Man, that was so autism.
Definitely will.
No, just
That's the whole thing.
we're gonna get so banned, bro.
So much momentum going into this game 4.
I don't have no faith in no recollection of my account. I can make 90%.
But that
True.
not just the win, but on a huge read feels amazing.
True.
Going for the ghetto special insane too. Definitely something that Stango was aware of. He wouldn't even attempt it in that situation if you were familiar with the stage. And knowing that, hey, at the lowest height, this will read.
Kill yet, but I think that one will. You can only eat so many
Nope.
meatballs before
It's
you
still
fall.
living in his parents' attic.
Okay.
It's all fucking good.
Say that's his platform movement is able to get a lot of these quick grabs, especially these empty jumps. But I'd say I
Alright,
think
Bax
we both
is
got a
locked
little
in
mixed
right
up
now.
there.
I ain't gonna lie. He's been, oh, see it though.
Locking in.
Alright. Stango
Yeah,
getting
that's it.
something started.
Hey,
This is
Stango's
all
the king,
from
bro.
that F tilt.
Oh, wait.
Jab and F tilt game that the Elephant loves. We have to go low because of the tornado, but it is now Stango that's sending V-Bats off stage.
Like, her character usually dies.
Okay.
I feel like she has to
See
work
here.
hard for nothing.
Tornado, oh my god, oh my god.
Ooh.
That
She
almost
died
came
there.
out.
D-Bat's going really deep, kind of having to at the deficit.
Oh.
Just charges
Good
in his
game,
face.
good game. Hey, Bats, you
This
had a
went
good
from
tournament, bro.
so
You had a
even.
good tournament.
V-Bats had him dead to rights in the last game, and now Stango's up 3-1 in that. And to 3 stock V-Bats says,
Oh,
I'm
man.
number 1
Irrelevant.
seed for a reason. Let me fight
Irrelevant.
Plup in winners finals.
Bats is
V-Bats'
fucking
job
pissed.
is not
Woo,
done.
that nigga's mad. Bats is fucking pissed.
Doing it the hard way.
Look at him, look at him. He's about to throw
Yeah, it's crazy because all these matches, with the way the players are playing, they all feel like upsets. But this is our number
lost
1
my
seed.
20
So
games.
Stango, you can't possibly upset Stango.
We're moving out of our mom's
There's
basement.
people who are asking
Out of this
here,
one.
like, especially people that aren't quite
With
as
this one.
familiar with Rivals. They're like, oh, I've heard of Cake from Rivals 1. They know Plup
Somebody
from
get that
Melee.
guy
And I
a
was like,
sandwich.
"How do you think he's going to take it?" And I was like, well,
Whoa.
neither of them are the number 1 seed. So you
That's
gotta put some
sexist.
respect
You don't know
on
if
the
she's
Dom.
a
You gotta put
female
some
or
respect
not.
on the Elephant, the Lockstomp. Stango himself has been a phenomenal player in multiple games and has taken his talents to Rivals to
Remember, kids,
trying
if she
to
has
win
an apple,
Eva.
she
He
also
got
has a
second
banana.
on the extended lineup stage last year.
Yep.
He's got something to
Wait,
prove.
what? No, that's not.
Yeah, for sure. I think that was like definitely wasn't a breakout tournament because Stango was already
Oh, Stango's
in that.
phenomenal.
What?
But I think at that point it really went from a threat to basically
No,
in all
as
of
an
these majors,
Adam's apple?
basically top.
Women
three
do not
for
have
2019.
those.
It felt like Stango was after the Evo run last year, and since then, not only has he
Okay.
stayed in that position.
One
but
second, I
like
had
you
a mini
mentioned,
heart attack. I thought my
switching to
boss said I
Lockstomp, a
missed.
character
I
that a
missed
lot
the
of people would
shift.
consider low tier.
Shift.
And he's been able to keep just as much, if not better, performance.
I know, I'm like,
Evo
fuck no.
last year was
Attention, Sam. You have been fired.
He's getting like anywhere from
Hmm.
5th to 2nd at a bunch of events. But at that point, the only person you
Yeah,
lost to
that
was
hit
Plup,
is
and we
right
know he
that
doesn't go to a whole lot. It wasn't until it didn't take that much longer. It was literally Supernova the next
That fucking spot.
That
Ooh.
dog, yeah. Well, no, at the point of Evo, until Evo, I don't think he had beaten
Let's go!
Cake. And
That's
then
what
he beat
I'm
him
talking
at
about.
Evo,
Well,
and then
he beat Cake at Evo and only lost to Plup.
Right.
And then beat everybody at Supernova, which at that point
Shit, you got
was
the
the
Falcon
largest
axe.
Rivals tournament of all time. Even
You
if
know, like
Cake,
fire.
even if Cake just got ranked number 1,
Falcon axe.
had Genesis and then Evo from last year. If Stango says, yeah, but I won Supernova and I won Evo 2026, the 2 biggest Rivals offline tournaments ever, I mean, what are you going to say to that?
That's a good point. That's a very good point. So, yeah, coming in, for the rest of this year, there's going to be lots of arguments basically on who is kind of leading the number 1. We know you mentioned that Cake Assault had gotten it this past season from the R2CS rankings. But, yeah, there's a lot of players will be able to stake their claim depending on how this Evo these Evo top 8 plays out.
And we are about to find out how the rest of the bracket is going to play out. I love the waving in the back. Whoop, I'm mirrored. But we are going to throw it to a break. We will be right back.
Sweet Caroline. Oh.
Chipotle and 2XKO are back for round 2. Use promo code TAGTEAM at checkout to unlock the Chipotle Fresh Fit backpack and bucket
is that
hat for
it?
your avatar. Visit
Is that it? What was it?
chipotle.com/2XKO for details.
Oh no, that wasn't it.
That is. You gotta fill up the meter at the bottom, dog.
Raise. What were we supposed to take?
I'm not doing it,
But the more people that attack it,
but I wanna grab that button.
oh, nice. Why don't you use keyboard?
Why don't I use
Oh wait, I have. Hold up.
Ready to
Or actually, no, I might still use it.
Come on, let's live a little.
the keep. Remember, I have that keypad or whatever.
What are you talking about?
That Ryzen keypad, the side pad. I'd have to look for it. Look, it's over with. Oh wait, no. Look at that, just. Oh, I can.
Dude, how bad is it?
I can
it's
smell the
almost
sweat
done.
from here. The sweat.
Yeah, the burrito's almost done.
What are we supposed to text it? Oh, not to make the meter go up faster or whatever.
Spamming emotes. You spam emotes. Just the
Oh, we
way-
should. I mean, they might give out more prizes. You know, what is it on Twitch? They'll definitely. Where are they streaming this, on YouTube or Twitch or what? Twitch. Wow. I hate Twitch. No, you can YouTube.
Hello?
There's YouTube.
Whoa.
You can't do this on
Mama Gorgon 85 lives here?
Yep, that's my mom.
The absolute legend who went from gaming on her phone to ruthless
The
online
Legend
streaming
27?
slayer with no mercy for any living thing is your mom?
Hey, guys. Apples with peanut butter?
How is this possible?
Y'all good luck. I ain't doing that.
Wireless and home internet.
Hey, text me if
I'm
you need
doing it.
anything.
Level up your connection with AT&T Wireless and Home Internet, now available across the nation.
No, she's so nice in real life.
A bite of 87.
Bite of 87?
What's up everyone, Damascus here,
eat
and
my
welcome
fucking
back
burrito.
to Getting a Closer Look presented by Zenny. Whether it's sunglasses, blue light protection, or prescription glasses, Zenny offers you
Hurry
plenty
up,
of
I gotta
options
pee.
to keep your vision sharp, and that's what we want. Keep your vision sharp and take a look at everything that's happening at EVO. I am right in front of the Rivals booth with
Really?
community manager George. George, what's up in this booth? What's happening?
So we got a lot going on today at
Mr.
EVO. We've got
Taco
our
Chimichanga.
the Guru, where you can go and try him out for the first time. He's available. We've also got a bunch of setups to play. You can fight devs, you can talk to artists here, and all
That's
that
cool.
stuff. And exclusive merch. We just got a lot going on.
That's all we want, man. Plenty of ways to come and enjoy Rivals. And of course, plenty of things to do at EVO. We're all eye-catched by so many booths.
Come on.
Why should people stop by this booth?
Come on.
I think
Personally,
most
I
exciting
prefer
is
the
Cloud
air.
Boy character who you just seen revealed, as well as meet a bunch of our artists.
With the
and fans that
hippin' and
love
the
to talk to
poppin'
everyone
and the
and
hippin'
talk about
and the
game. We're just excited
boppin'.
to be the platform fighter representative here. And
Jazz is
it's a good
like
time.
yellow pudding.
And how do you feel, to be the only
Teenagers,
platform
they
fighter
have
lineup
the
and
brain
only on the main map
damage.
for ages? How does it feel for Rival, the community that's very dedicated to the game?
It's literally a dream come true. So yeah, it's awesome. We're
Personally,
excited to be
I
here,
prefer
and
the
we
shower.
Can't wait for the end of the show this Saturday.
Because, you know.
Listen,
He
guys,
said I
this
prefer
is
the
it.
shower.
Rivals is
Because
not
they're
only a
trying to-
fun game here and on the main lineup, so make
My
sure you come and show
God.
some love. Get your merch. and
Motherfucker.
try
Because they're
use
trying to get us to go to the booth, you know? So.
Welcome back to EVO.
Wait, what
Top
the hell
8
is the
for Rivals of 832.
burrito?
We've got a blistering bracket that we've been
Okay.
going through. We've seen some 3-0s, we've seen some best
Oh,
of
there it
5s,
is.
but right now, honestly, I want to see a burrito. If you
Is it
text
case sensitive?
HMD964 to 888-222 for a chance to win
Oh, I
a
sent it.
free entree from Chipotle. We love Chipotle here. Let's hear it for Chipotle. I just like making people cheer for things.
Damn,
I'll be real. It's been
sucks.
fun.
Damn,
Anyways,
holy
that is
shit.
thanks to you guys for filling the burrito meter earlier.
You did?
Wait, I could be,
Yeah,
I
I
could
entered
be
it
filling
frame
this
one.
out too. Wait. I don't know if I'm allowed
Wow,
to bring
that,
my phone out on stage.
I don't need the
My left
burrito
one didn't
because
get
I
into
got
the
out
right
of round 1 pools. So
Oh, you got the Chipotle.
How did you do
corn
that so
burrito.
yeah,
damn
not in my pocket
fast?
anymore. In my wallet is a free entree that I earned with my gameplay.
They did not let me play the game.
Well, I signed up before
Let me go pee.
way long ago.
Does it
No one-
display your
I
name
probably
when you
wasn't
won,
in it,
or
but
what?
guess what? I
You did anyways.
did round 1 pools.
All right, I got 2.
All right, but hopefully some of you gamers got some burritos. I know a lot of people did. That is both for the folks at home and for the folks in the audience. But let's take a look at this bracket. Like I said, we have literally had every kind of result from games 5 all the way to the, just kind of getting body 3-0. But that winners finals is looking like Stango against Plup. Right now, though, let's take a look at the loser's side. Got B-Bats and Beastly, but first, I'm looking at that stage and I'm seeing a Cake Assault and a Sophia.
Yeah, so we got 2 Zetterburn matches coming up. You mentioned that that's the only repeat character, although we did see the Fleet, right?
Well, that's the only repeat character before Cake was like, hey, remember the character I played a year ago?
Yeah, I mean, it seemed like a good choice, right? We were able to get that. That's the only game 5 thus far on this top 8. So it looks like maybe we'll see it again if Cake is able to get back there, but I have to assume until then, we're going to be seeing the Forsburn, which is what Cake Assault not only
known for.
Not even known for it. I would say Cake Assault's Forsburn kind of why some people know Rivals of Ether in the first place.
Well, a lot of people know Rivals of Ether because he popped his shoulder out of his socket.
Oh, that did also happen. I would say
that did.
some people do know it from that, but I think a lot of people know it from Genesis 5.
That made it to TMZ somehow. Anyways, Genesis 5 with the Forsburn. Look at the crowd right now. Everyone's looking so nice, but we are flying into game 1. We said that it's Cake Assault on the 4s, Sophie on the Zetter. We explained a lot because we've had a couple of the Lions, what that Zetterburn does. Dan, explain yourself. What is this hyena doing?
Yeah, Forsburn at a high level is our deception-based character, using smoke as his element, and he is full of tricks to deceive, right? He's hiding in his smoke, which is that neutral special, already has it out on this left side of the screen. Here you see him absorbing it, consuming it to charge himself, and now now he loses his deception for a powerful KO option called Combust on his down special.
You have to inhale 3 stocks so that you can either get Combust or the Super Clone, but that would indeed be the Combust. It's an omnidirectional hitbox, which means depending on where you are around your opponent is the direction it sends. Oh, probably should explain a little bit of the clone too for the folks at home.
Yeah, so his clone is his side special, and he's able to create a duplicate of himself that has AI. You can kind of control it too. You can say whether it's in aggressive mode or evasive mode, and then you can also use down special to pop it. So just a lot going on in his specials, but a lot of it is based around being able to trick your opponent, and you have the information that they don't, and they kind of have to make a guess or a read in some cases.
It's tricky enough that I've legitimately talked to people that have only seen this game online that are like, oh, like I'm playing the game for the first time. How do they do this in person? Because I can't see the Forsburn, but of course they can see themselves. I'm like, oh, no. They also can't see themselves. You just kind of get the feel for it. If you're the one controlling, you kind of know where you are in the smoke. The better you are, the more you're able to feel confident in that one.
Did they say they're going to get more burritos?
It's a platform fighter because once you at these guys' level, a lot of times you are watching your opponent anyway, and you know yourself well enough to not watch yourself. So the smoke kind of just adds to that, where once you're at that level, you're able to kind of do all kinds of options in smoke without having to worry about it.
That and the smoke also, in addition to just hiding yourself, if you're there, if you throw out a move, you'll be visible. But there's also things like there's an audio cue if you pull out a clone with that side special. If you're inside the smoke, that is audio cue-less, which means you're able to like, oh, I thought that was the real one because I didn't know there was a fake one on the stage.
Yeah. And Cake, honestly, doing a great job of showing the whole moveset, especially as we were talking about Combust, but really pressing advantage. But Sophie, I feel like the match was able to bring it back a good amount.
How gets the throw? She holds in on that, but usually that's dead to rights. Cake doesn't quite find it. Very strong back air, and I think you kind of dead either way, but that reverse hitbox is going to definitely seal the deal.
Yeah, I think at that percent, I think, yeah, either side of the stage would have been your grave. And Cake with a very strong game one, kind of what he wants, as you mentioned, Loser's Cake being Rivals 1's bracket demon. But he also has had, in those runs, he has had some dominant performance as well, and he wants to keep the foot on the pedal.
Go! That being said, Sophie has beaten Cake a number of times. Sophie is a major victor, and that was over Cake.
Yeah. Are they?
Trying to, one of the things that you really need to be able to do against a force burn is if you see that smoke on the stage, you can clear it.
My twin brother.
Without any hitbox, it'll clear the smoke there, and that's going to be instrumental because you're getting rid of some of the deception, getting rid of some of that ability to combust, and for the recovery, which we haven't mentioned yet,
He's saying it's the saber tooth.
Is if you recover with that up special into the smoke, don't have any special fall. If you recover normally, you have to get into this lag before you land.
Yeah, a huge part of the smoke. I will say, depending on your character,
ooh, fine for down here off stage.
It can be easier or harder to clear it out. Sophie opting for a lot of fireballs here. As Maple, you have a seed where you can clear out a lot of smoke at once. But some characters, they do actually get out there. So Forsberg came for the smoke.
And there we saw
forward air.
Second burst, same as the first. You saw the soft hit, time to get the strong one.
He's charging up the Dark Matter Saber.
Say, sometimes I've talked to Cake about this. I was like, hey, how do you decide, like, how are you trying to deceive your opponent with Quiet? Like, well, sometimes it works. Other times I just use them as a heat-seeking missile.
Yeah. It's not only a deception tool, it's one of the best projectiles in the game.
Yeah, because it just runs at them, and then you decide to push the button. That was actually crazy. Because that was a stall. Usually a lot of people will pop the clone as soon as they get to their opponent. Sophie waited, it went through her, and then she hit the carry.
Yep. Really good call out, kind of knowing like that back and forth
There's
movement.
the smoke there. All right, tries to go for the tech chase. It probably would have killed, but don't quite find it. Trying to just say, hey, I need you off me right now. Phenomenal recovery. Ooh, the special pummel break. First pummel break we've actually seen. There we go, like I said.
Dare believe?
That's third burst, same as the second. We're getting the 2 stocks in a row.
Yeah, that's sour fair, sweet fair.
Is that the last burrito, or do they say they're gonna get?
Sour and sweet is kind of the Rivals Classic.
Oh, okay, cool.
One fireball will clear all of the smoke in that line. Yep, as
Good
I said,
luck.
but Cake, incredibly proficient. Immediately has the entire
Yeah, that's
stage.
fucking. Holy smoke.
Drops the clone off stage. Probably thought that Sophie wasn't able to quite make it. I cannot believe that kill. I was not ready for that.
And now we got dead even for this last stock here.
The thing is, well, Sophie has won.
I'll hit him with the Dark Matter Saber.
In her own right. Cake has been here before. Cake has won on
His
every single
twin
stage
brother.
thrown at him. Only one has been Evo, and it is now his chance to put one more in the victory.
Little did he know, he would face his own brother.
Losers first.
Twin brother.
Yeah, caking a ton of mileage out of it. Just a little bit more disjoint that Forsberg has over Zetterburn with that dagger.
Ooh, Sophie calls him out for trying to
Hit him with Dark Matter Mystery.
Early dance on the platform. Ooh, the shine into it. That was such a good combo, but not gonna kill, not quite yet. Clips him out. Because we're able to go to the cloud, we're able to get back. That cloud is the only reason, but then whiffs a grab and gets forward aired. Sophie brings it to game 2, evens it up.
Yeah, Sophie getting on the board. That last stock was, you could tell how tense they were because of when there was a reset, there was a little bit of time.
Pulled out the
before there was a
disappear,
reengage
reappear.
In a lot of cases, both players trying to get the best, kind of the best starter that they could. A couple chances. Sophie did have that sour fair, sweet fair, like we mentioned. Seemed like all 3 stocks were
Sweet
No. It just means it's consistent.
You know about that
Sometimes
song?
you gotta have a consistent kill move.
I mean, it is a live game, and it does continue to get balance changes throughout. But That Zetterburn fair has been
Should be getting cut.
the beginning.
There's some people who'd be like, I'm super scared to do this because Dan is watching, and that means that I'm going to get my character nerfed. I've seen Sour Spot Fair to Sweet Spot Fair for over a decade now, so I don't think that's going to be it.
I'm going to nerf your character, but it might not be because of anything I saw recently.
Could be something you saw a long time ago.
Yeah, exactly. Just assume that there will be some nerf to your character eventually.
And you gotta be okay with that. All the other characters are getting nerfed sometimes too. It's okay. Dan doesn't hate you specifically unless your name is John.
Me and Squidder are going on strike.
That's it. Pig cleans it up, takes the first stock. A lot of these games come down to the momentum. It's so much easier to keep the pace than it is to have to make a giant comeback. We're sending Cake off stage. He's landed, but hasn't really had any solid footing, and that's it. The down throw into the up strong, the tried and true.
Yeah, that pivot grab into the instant down throw really made that DI tough.
You realize the direction you're getting grabbed from right away, you can DI. Oh, we're super low, but makes it back. Get our jump back. Problem is, how do you get back on stage? Gain your footing. Just jumps right over that get up attack.
Yeah, that was really clean.
Blown out. Yep. Send it forward and pop. Jake knows you're not being deceived by that one. He just needs a hitbox.
Yeah, a little bit of projectile, but the smoke there also making it, the timing of the projectile a little hard to tell.
Remember, he's fully invisible in there unless he's hitting a button. He can move all he wants. This is the forward strong one to drag in, but finds the down strong out of it. I don't know if there's any combo, if there's any move that I associate with Cake more, it's finding combos that kill with that down strong.
It's the wave
so many
the
charged
down
strong.
Yeah, that exact situation. In Rivals 1 too, especially, right?
Oh, and that's why, because I've been seeing it for so long now. I remember commentating Cake when he was 14, and now he's standing on the Evo stage. That's it. And that is it. We get combust. We say you're going down to the depths of Aramata.
Yeah, really solid showing in that game 3. Kind of running away with it again, like we said. When he is playing well, it is like a showcase of Forsberg mechanics. And when you're up, you have that ability to kind of go for the consumes, get charged, because your pressing advantage, your opponents, you're already in their head, and then the combust is just a kill option, like we saw there, to just close out the stock early with a 2-stock lead.
It definitely had some range.
Yep, there we see the counter. Forsberg's cave is the first part is one of the biggest strong attacks in the game, but luckily you can always CC a floor hug it hold down to kind of get a shield and get another option out. But
that is a 2-part strong attack, so you're going to see Forsberg will throw out that cape, and that first part drags the person in. Now, if he does the strong again, it throws out the dagger, and that's the kill move that sends out. But the only characters that can do, like, all right, I'm going to do part 1, and now I'm going to do one of my tilts. So I'm going to pull you in and then down tilt, or I'm going to pull you in and grab. Like, this where it gets really, really complex, because he's now not just comboing you with his normals, but comboing you with the cape.
Yep, and it's like a cloak and dagger kind of inspired gameplay there, where he's got that short dagger in his cloak, and he's using both of them for.
You guys weren't being that subtle with the character design for that one.
I mean, it's just cool.
Oh no, it's cool, it's sick, I'm glad, but it is very funny when someone's like, I don't understand the smoke. I'm like, well, he's got a cloak, he's got a dagger. They made a cloak and dagger character. Oh, I get it now.
Too bad everybody only thinks of Cloak and Dagger from Marvel Rivals.
That being said, I think one of the coolest characters in Final Fighter is just somebody super unique.
Yeah, nobody knows.
Even outside.
Nobody knows Cloak and Dagger was a phrase that existed before the Marvel one.
Not just came out from like a gameplay level, but especially tournament.
He's talking about Cloak and Dagger, but I'm saying nobody knows what Cloak and Dagger means except for Marvel Rivals.
The commentators brought it up.
I love how long she waited before just doing the forward
They're
throw.
talking about the.
He was talking about the concept of Cloak and Dagger.
Because first.
That forward throw, in addition to the strongs that all get stronger if you're on fire, that forward throw also becomes a kill throw if you're on fire, or if you're just really
Yeah, it's already one. Yeah. A little bit, yeah, without fire. But I mean, interesting there. I wonder if like a normal pummel first would have made the
would have done enough.
Enough percent for that to have been a kill throw even without fire. So you kind of have both pummel options as a way to close that out there.
Sophie got clipped off stage. Cake tried to make the most of it. Parry, big parry, but doesn't find. Wait, never mind. Make me eat my words. Keep the edge guard. Keep the flow chart going.
That's some Rival 1 habit with the plat drop aerial out of the dash. So he just calling it out with the parry there.
Following up air from into that
Tough
forward air.
from Avatar.
Forward air, not like a huge hitbox. It's pretty stubby. A lot of neutral. Like it just doesn't feel great. Wow, finds the back air there.
Very good aerial placement on both of those.
I'm fired.
I was gonna say that forward air. People are like, well, it's not great. And it's like, yeah, but if you hit fall it, it links into literally whatever you want.
Yeah, for sure. At low percent is deceptively really good because.
Oh, she was. I forgot about that.
Okay, we are high enough to be able to get back.
Oh,
to
you're
the
falcon
stage.
kick.
Why Cake said, "All right, I think you're going up. I think you're going up, but I don't think you're getting back." One more for the road. We get the up tilt. Can we find the back air? Oh no, she escaped. That combo was so close.
Oh, he's setting up the Blue Devil.
Air one doesn't do it.
All one combo.
One more.
He's setting up the saber tooth.
That back air had hit. Because of the smoke there, that is why Cake was immediately actionable. Wow, all right.
Ooh.
I have seen Sophie do so many 0 to deaths.
He's setting up the Scarlet Claw.
This is how it starts, but you get clipped out with the forward tilt. So much smoke, you're getting choked. Even if you are not winning, and if you're not technically losing neutral, you just can't see what's happening.
Oh,
like that! You had no idea he was there! We dropped down with the clone! Is that the real one? It is indeed! We don't find the back air, we find an up air. And there we go. We knew that's what he's trying to find. That is game and set. Cake is marching on through loser's bracket. This might be a loser's cake tournament, Dan.
Yeah, it's feeling like it reminds me of Loser's Cake. We got to see, like we said, kind of the tour of Forsburn's moveset, but I think that last stock really just that combo. Like I thought, we said it dropped, but Sophie bringing it back, making a little bit scared, but Cake not really overextending much at all, and able to close it out with the back air.
She got out of the combo, but didn't get out of still never felt like she was in advantage after that.
Well, she did close the stock with the edge hog.
True.
But then, yeah, you're right. Like, it really did feel like Cake was like...
Yeah, she got the edge hog, and it still felt like, all right, but Cake's going to respawn and come right back. What are you doing about it?
He had the higher ground for sure. It really did feel
Look
like
at how much smoke is on the stage. A lot of Forsburns you play, and they get some smoke out, but it really feels like, oh, I have to smoke here because I need to recover to it. Cake is just, no, I got smoke everywhere. Unless I have the combust on set, on lock, I just got the smoke.
Yeah, we really saw it on that last stock. When the clone popped out the one side, Cake pops out the other side, already doing forward air. There was a moment of just, complete deception.
All right, and as we're taking a look, we got the Red Bull best seats. Thank you, Red Bull, for treating our VIPs. And I'm taking a look. We got a bunch of the Wisely Wars players sitting there.
Yeah, they got
we
Red Bull
Shannon,
sponsoring them?
Which is Stango's wife, saying hi. We are sitting there.
Thank you for the heart attack.
She loves to yell for Stango. So we want everyone to be able to hear from her.
All right, so next up, we got our other loser side match. So we saw B-Bats get sent down here. We saw Beastly continue his run. How do you feel about these two players in particular running into each other in bracket?
I feel like B-Bats has been playing so well. B-Bats did lose to Stango. It was a 3-1, but it felt like it could have gone either way. Whereas Beastly did drop to losers, but then it's just 3-0'd his way through. I mean, Beastly won Genesis. B-Bats hasn't dropped since Genesis.
B-Bats won Combo Breaker.
B-Bats won Combo Breaker. B-Bats has won Super Fusion, has won a bunch of the locals there, which, I mean, if you're going to locals in Tri-State, that basically feels like a major the entire time. This is going to be a slobber knocker. This is going to be a slugfest. I think on paper, this is going to Beastly. I would not at all be surprised if B-Bats pulls it out, though.
Yeah, it's interesting because historically, like going back to Rivals 1, anytime you had Zetterburn going into a floaty, it really did feel like it was going to be Zetterburn favored because that character, even if you take out Upstrong on fire,
super early, yeah.
he still has his able to get all the way to bracket, right? He's beaten other characters with all other options. So you're basically taking a strong character and you're giving them a complete nuke on like their Upstrong in that specific matchup. So the other player has to play around it, so they have to adjust their game for Zetter. Zetter doesn't really have to adjust his game. He's already doing Shine Upstrong against everyone. Now he can just do it 20-30% earlier and still get the KO. So
it's one of the reasons why we've seen a bit of a resurgence in Zetter lately. It isn't even from the pure power, but it's the tournament consistency.
Yes, for sure.
I can play not quite the same, but I can get a lot of the same setups. It doesn't matter if they're floaty or fast faller. You gotta change your combo game, but I can still get that shine strong.
Yeah, and you're just getting, in this matchup, you're just getting, like I said, rewarded even more for it, so.
You see the fleet on fire. Ooh, and there we go. That was sub 100. This is a very, very low ceiling.
Yep, yeah, the lowest ceiling of the starters for sure.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised he started here because of it, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, Fleet does have some options, right? Being able to kill with up air as opposed to just it being an aerial is nice, but
the spacies, the fast faller, I feel like Zetter's just been so much more consistent with that.
Yeah. I mean, he has to know something we don't know because...
Oh, yeah. No, I trust BDAD's decision.
It is, yeah, very low ceiling. I think Harbor is the only one. Potentially lower depending on where you're standing.
Okay. That Nair out of shield, he hits behind, which is why that's still gonna work. Rides the wall, but gets back air. Goes super far off stage to try to find one more that would have sealed the deal. We have the wind chime, but instead oh, never mind, we get the reverse.
You already grabbed it?
That was great. The double reverse wind chime, the Uno.
Oh my god, that killed! Yeah. That is 2 stocks taken below 100. This is sometimes the platform fighters feel like a war of attrition. Like, dude, this person's at 180, I can't kill him. If you're consistently getting kills below 100, whether it is because of Zetter fire or combo or your edge guard game, anything like that, that is exactly what you need to do, and that is why getting the 65% kill is so critical for BBATs.
Yep. There we see both of their past the early KOs.
It's going to be Fleet off stage and Zetter on fire.
Oh my gosh, the fire just ended.
Yeah, if that was on, fire does last for 5 seconds. If you do, okay, yep, and that down throw into the up strong. I've been calling it the tried and true, and it is definitely going to confirm there.
Yeah, didn't even need fire there because you're already higher, and it's still a good KO option, right? The floaties make it even more obvious how strong that attack is, but you need the fire for those sub 100s. You do not need it when it's above 100.
We're taking what we're thinking, and we are moving on through. We got some fun angles there. Shout out to the production.
Going to Hodojo, this is where I would have thought more likely to get starting out, right? Because this is a stage I feel like both characters like.
But it still went so even in that last one. It was kind of proving me wrong, but Beasley did come out on top. One of the other stories right now is these are 2 players that both kind of feel like there's not quite a chip on their shoulder, but something to prove. They are both 2 people.
A fasting occasion.
Top 50 just came out, both in the top 10, and feeling like, hey, I won some big things recently. I feel like I could have been a little bit higher.
That's how you save money.
Evo victory under your belt, or you even get to the top 3 of this bracket. No one's gonna doubt you from here on out.
Yeah, that's for sure. I think in any of those,
oh
right,
yeah,
it's like,
shit!
There's a jury who decide. Even with us, we have multiple people.
What's up with Train?
Weigh their points.
Nothing. I just
win enough. You make it impossible.
I
for
fucked
anyone
up
to
in
do
the
it.
game.
So right now we're in a time where there's lots of
Contraband.
players who have claims, and then
What's contraband about?
this year.
I think that's
contraband thing.
might get there.
Just Swift.
Pretty much border simulator.
The shield up.
Managed to dodge the forward air with the regular getup.
Drops so deep in order to find that back there, but still makes it back to the stage.
BBAT's drawing first blood here, which is huge going into this game.
Hey, Train, watch the stream. On the YouTube. On YouTube.
That nair was
wait.
bad.
I thought BBAT's was going to be able to find the nair there, but instead barely gets clipped.
No worries.
Beastly, you're going to see the going to be up strong, but instead proves me wrong.
Yeah,
it was great on the down throw, got it, but then the tech in place, like Beastly was just ready for it with the sweet fair right there.
Should no. Say if B-Bats can give it back, I don't think Zetter can make it all the way there, but Beastly finds himself back on stage. Forward throw, we're just trying to set up these rinse repeat situations. And now we've got a deadline, and honestly, Fleet at 54%. You get another opening, we're able to take that like this, but
I was about to say a shine up strong from a plat would be close. I don't know if it would have, but it would have been very close.
Yeah, but you still got to put in the work at least at this point. We're not just in pure down throw up strong territory. Although at 91%, maybe we're getting close. Okay, just a lot of
sounds like Peach.
We're just swinging sometimes. We've got
Yeah, it sounds like me a little bit.
Oh, it's the pummel.
Yeah, normal pummel Beastly went for there, and we saw it broken.
Ew.
Okay, we got the rinse repeat.
No, that was actually not me.
Back, especially by getting that clip and gap, because we're able to use that phenomenal platform movement.
I didn't know that Discord has a default soundboard on here. I didn't know that.
Yeah, and I have it muted.
Gets clipped out.
Yep. And right before that offstage situation, we saw a very recent change to Rivals 2, where if you are invincible, you can clear out Zetterbird's fire.
Like we for the party that's on here.
This would be a standard for Zetter, to get the huddle out, make it annoying when you're coming back. Now, if you're invincible, you just run over and clear it out. D-Bats does that, and then secures the edge guard immediately after.
Shoot.
Clearing it out, or like knowing exactly where they're going to be.
Yep.
Not that much time after the invincibility.
No.
It's not just.
Hold on. You telling me you don't got the screw this? I'm jerking off.
Could not tell who got popped there.
You don't got that one?
I want the Foxy Mama fucking
Somebody
hacker on.
They might attack it.
What? That was hilarious.
Doesn't get that drop shine. Yeah, sometimes you can confirm that fireball either a forward air or a down.
Out of all the heinous shit you be saying, bro, you the fucking rock.
Trying to do it for his people, Gappy here.
What?
He's talking about Lumpini. He's talking about Lumpini, right?
No.
Lumpani. What means you'd fuck anything, basically? Because you're insulting, you're basically saying I'm a weirdo, and I'm like.
That oh wow, that was a surprise. Grab sledge to get the invincibility. That's why you're able to get the back air out. Tries to refresh. This is not able to make it back.
Okay, that's the point.
Anytime we're already all the way up there, I'm so scared we're gonna find like a shine up strong.
I've only seen clips. I don't know much about Zenless Zone.
Yeah, up air. He's scary against all the floaties as well.
He'll go for the super late up air to make it ambiguous for the DI mix-up too. Ooh, if I hold out, just forward air is a big kill move. Oh my god! See you toil in that bow. Let me throw out the forward
He
strong.
smashed that.
Do it again.
Oh yeah, Lola Bunny. Well, yeah, that's Lola Bunny. Most people could agree. That's like most people would smash the Lumpini.
Drops down low. The
Most
nair. We get another
and Lola
one.
Bunny,
We get
yeah.
a triple. You got one more before you got to clean this up, and that is it. Oh my god.
Oh.
The respawn fair.
I feel like that's also akin with the classic. All right, I got bopped, and I'm coming down with that respawn.
Like,
and you are not respecting this. I'm immediately.
Like I don't fully understand what I'm seeing, but I think, you know, I saw it.
Something you see in friendlies all the time. Something you don't see in tournament flavor.
Yeah, like right when he spawns, basically, he did like a backflip dodge thing.
They are literally within 1% of each other, 47 to 46. So back and forth, but that offstage is the win condition for B-Bats. Are you able to kill it here? Not yet, but we are still in the aggression.
Oh, he's using the tornado fists.
I was going to say, Beastly hasn't been able to get on stage with any solid footing.
Great delay there by B-Bats.
He's using the tornado fado.
Should be it as long as you grab.
Oh my gosh.
If the wind chime had popped, if the wind chime had popped earlier and Beastly was able to get back, that would have been nuts.
That would have been an all-time match for sure. Beasley came back after that.
I hated that. I hate to die like that.
Oh, that could have been nasty. Immediate parry coming out of the gate. Hey, you've been side special in a bad spot. The danger of that, the strength.
Dude, the last time I played it, I got fucking nightmares, like how I told you.
Leaves this tornado traveling the entire path,
Yeah.
and it cuts a swath of the stage.
No, I mean, yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was. I was just like hella focused. I was in the dream. I was focused winning, and then that woke me up. Or I don't know what it was. I don't know if I died or if I was like I was trying to get a combo, and it woke me up.
Beasley thinks that there's a gap in your pressure. Is not scared at all.
Well, I call them nightmares because they wake me up.
The regular pummel too.
It wakes me up. It fucks up my sleep, you know.
This puts on enough damage. It does not, and because of that, Bebats is able to strike first. Bebats is already up 2-1. Bebats told me sitting in the green room that it's like, how are you feeling? Bebats is like, I just want to put on a show. I want to win, but I want to put on a show. So give me a stage.
Yeah, Bebats has been putting on a show. Kind of showing us everything that he's capable of, and also.
That's what they all say, so they get their back against the wall.
Third stock, last stock that he's been able to pull off this run so far has been impressive.
Yeah, this is just back to so even. They've been battling it out so close to each other. Tell what resources. We did have an air dodge, but if you grab ledge, you are not going to be able to make it back.
Right, one setter's down there without resources, you know he has to upbeat. It only goes so high, right? So
that's
just a matter of timing your legend. It's really
Hey, Beasley knows that he is on his tournament life. This could be the tournament stock.
Oh man, under. Get up special projectile.
Fireball. Get shield grabbed. That's nuts. Can you get clipped? This is all Bebats. This is all Bebats. You are going on to losers semis.
Did something happen again?
I told you on paper, because of the recent victories from Beasley, this looked like it could be a Beasley dump. But Bebats is storming off. We saw him singing along to the Bad Bunny. We are still in this bracket. The job is not done.
Because Warren is fucking garbage. That's
really
why.
The momentum, like you mentioned, I think.
No, dude, Warren just caused a huge freaking Marvel Rivals World Cup problem.
Yeah.
Set, but Bebats able to steal that momentum and kind of just, run away
I'm
with
watching
that,
it right now, and I'm watching the Fat Man talk about it.
All right, we're going to get some of these replays in for you. Presented by PlayStation Tournaments once again. But, I mean, if we're talking about the story of this, Beasley is now, even without that victory, and Beasley's like, hey, I feel like I should have been, no, I know where I think I am. I want to be ranked a little bit
Warren,
higher.
you piece of shit. It's because he only
The
played
largest
Squirrel
tournament,
Girl. He
and
goes around playing
not
Nerf
even
Girl.
close for
Stupid.
rivals. The largest offline event ever is certainly a way to stake your name on that claim.
God damn, I keep fucking up my layers.
Yeah, I loved honestly, like, the big thing I've mentioned with Fleet is the aerials, the distance, right? And against Zetterburn, someone who has a recovery that, as you saw in that
Truth.
be exploded, you can know the timing. But the big thing is with a disjointed attack, you can kind of get around getting clipped by, like, the special that other players would. So Bebats put that to good use, saw it in those replays as well, and was able to come away with a huge win.
Alright, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a teaser. Stay tuned for this break. I'm looking at the focusing now. Here's some fights. Stango versus Club. The people the crowd have been cheering for and screaming for the most.
You're gonna give another one?
Not will be right.
Yeah, I'm also practicing drawing and stuff.
Warren represented Team Canada in the World Creator Championship with a $300,000 prize pool. He played Squirrel Girl, carried a meta considered weak in the current tournament meta, yes. After Canada lost extremely badly, several creators and community members compared the situation to the earlier Zaza controversy. Wow. So Zaza is banned from the World Cup, and now Warren is banned from the World Cup. because he only played Squirrel Girl, and now he's causing a whole problem of it when people called him out. No, he's causing problems because of it. So Zaza only played Black Widow, and Black Widow caused problems of it. Warren's causing problems of it now. He's having a huge Twitter war saying that Marvel Rivals literally banned him just because of how he played. Critics argue that Warren should have switched to a stronger DPS hero, especially since he's known he's a high-level hit scan player from Overwatch, and second to that, Squirrel hurts his team's chances. However, there's two sides to this discussion, so he one-tripped them in a high-stakes corner and didn't end that when it was working, making him a liability. Yeah, that's called Warren being garbage. Team Canada was heavily outmatched overall. Several teammates also struggled, and swapping heroes wouldn't likely have changed the result. When you swap hero, you want to understand: are you going to counter somebody that's winning? How do you prove that though? How do you prove that though? That's the difference. Just because of how the character is. It doesn't matter. It's still a character in the game. You're literally your argument just convoluted itself. No, there is none. They both played the character. They both played in the tournament. They knew the race and safe. They both knew the risk and chances.
Look at that lovely audience. Look at everybody. That is thank you to the Airheads Aircam. Airheads is bringing the fun to Vegas during this event. Power up your candy game with Airheads. I'm seeing the bracelets in the crowd provided by them. How you guys doing tonight?
How am I hella dumb? I literally just read what was said. How does that make me the fucking shooter of what happens? What are you talking about? That's not hella stupid. If I'm gonna play fucking, let's say Ultron for the whole entire thing, and they have hit scan out the ass, and I don't change from Ultron, what am I doing? Am I throwing, or am I playing the fucking game?
This game could be one of the best, instrumental in making a lot of almost.
No, I literally just told you.
Well, okay, I'm sure he's involved, even if he's not the lead designer.
I mean, in Rivals 2, yes, all the characters are built up by Trevor. So he's the gameplay lead, the lead programmer.
Dude, she has not entered a single tournament after fucking From Vibes.
Before Trevor even started, a couple of them. And Trevor blames me a lot every day, but
there's a fine line. It's usually the wackier the mechanics, the more I'm like, I think I'm gonna blame Dan for this one.
All right, so Gooey. Oh, well, whose character do you think that is?
Ooh, actually, I saw some weird traps. I saw some stuff that looks like he was throwing you into a set and be able to wrap you up a little bit more. You already play Maple, who has some trap kind of things already. I feel like we're looking at a Dan character.
You are correct.
Okay, I've never been wrong before. I'm not going to start now.
But
anyways.
Yeah, with that, we have the Evo Fantasy Pick the Top 8 presented by AT&T, and we are going on to our winners final.
This is the first seed versus the third seed. But based on that pick rate, you would not know which was first and which was third, because that is Plup is the third seed, even though he has 81% of you folks back home voting. But I don't know how you say no to the person who won Evo last year.
I think it just means 81% are in the Plup Club. So, you know, the Plup, it's a very, it's not an inclusive club. You know, anyone can join the Plup Club, and all you have to do is cheer for Plup.
Right, and because until we crown a new champion in the extended lineup to the main, until we crown a new champion at EVO, currently EVO is under property of the Club Club.
Good
That
point.
is there until there's a loss. But we're getting Stango versus Club. Crowd, let me hear you guys if you're excited for this one coming up.
Already so much damage from the bubbles going out from Club, which makes a lot of sense because lockdown is very big hurt box. I gotta imagine it is difficult to dodge those bubbles.
Before they get into this too much, we're seeing the Boyko and the Egg Dog next to them. Egg Dog, instrumental in getting Club out here with some wonderful folks. Shout out to Zamsire. But Egg Dog Esports helps out with the scene in a lot of different ways, and in this case, getting Club to EVO. Boyko is not a team, but actually one of Stango's training partners. Boyko, a phenomenal player, and someone that they have been training partners and they've been rivals in not just rivals, but multiple games for a very, very long time. And, ooh, finds the back air, and that'll clean it up. 78%. Now, 78% versus the Loxodon is a little bit scarier than most characters. The wheel is a little heavy. You've got some blubber.
Especially when you get off stage, right? You're so much closer to the Loxodon if you get hit by a back air or another 80 Loxodon attack.
I mean, we've seen the Magma turn around back air. He said it almost feels like a Falcon Shine back air. Into the down air. That was gross.
Stango ready for that nair and just a massive combo off of the tech. Huge kind of reversal.
Gave him the two-piece chicken dinner.
Grab it. That was a big call out. I think you're going to dash
Two-piece chicken dinner.
Just going to extend. We're going to dash.
Oh my.
There from ledge.
Fuera.
Find their way on stage. Now, all right, they've at least reset their resources, but at the same time, no one would ever say that this elephant is an advantage right now.
No, it does not feel like that. This feels like an extended edge guard situation.
They've landed twice, and it still feels like it's all one of the same, but Stango finds the grab, Stango finds some sure footing on stage. Just the weight on the get up. Okay. Up that fall there.
You need your help, Starfall. Andros has declared
He is not going to get away from the up air.
I can't stand to see Fox like
Just
this.
saying, Stango thought it was his turn to get an attack in, and instead
Stay hard.
up tilt and up air combo.
Get one, we got two, we got three, and here's a meatball for your
Didn't
problem.
you say you're gonna show me that or something?
Should be able to do it. 129.
Okay.
Definitely kill percentage.
He's still playing? She.
Extension. That'll do it though.
Oh, he's on Rivals?
Jockey position right now. A lot of dash dancing. You're scared of the puddle even without the bubbles there. Not only the bubbles, but also because at any moment that whale could extend their strongs. Probably not going to do it at this early of a
You know what's
percent, but it's
crazy?
always-
Like, I don't know why Nintendo's so uncreative. They can't even figure out that they should pick. Huh?
Say that up there is definitely the consistent option for the Loxodon.
No, they're so uncreative. They,
It's basically
like,
your oyster there. Like, pick your poison.
you know, I
I'm
don't
gonna
know
up
why
air,
it
I'm
never
gonna
occurred
back
to them
air.
to just
I'm
make a
gonna do the
prequel of his
magma back air.
dad. You know?
One more, trying to shove Orcane off stage so that
Yeah.
you're able to get this edge guard.
Okay.
Oh, that kills! We
Took
went
him
so
enough.
far to the corner, it took so long that I thought we were living one more.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if we were going to see that get all the way to the blast zone or not, but Stango able to pull it off. Kind of again, we mentioned the extended edge guard situation. Stango kind of able to put up in that situation, even though again, like you mentioned, touching the ground is like until you get that solid footing, it can feel like yeah, you've just been off stage the whole time.
Talk about the history from up last got with Toppy.
If the opportunity presents itself, I think I could get into it. You're talking about Rivals, right? No, you're talking about Speed Kings. Oh. Maybe.
One of the first times we've ever seen Pluck straight up down.
If the opportunity presents itself.
You just get to be able to say that.
As I say,
No way in the forward air, into the back air. Any other character's dead to rights.
Well, you should
there, but we do have a puddle on stage.
Extreme, what was that? I think it's called Extreme G Racing or something.
Quite able to get back on stage fast enough to get a bigger punish.
What? I mean, if you like Speed Kings, I'm pretty sure you'll like.
Either they're holding in or they're holding up and he's able to get a combo off of that, or it puts him in the knockdown. That into the back air once again. All roads lead to Rome, and all roads lead to the Elephant's Bear. Calls him out. Great refresh on the nair. We get one more. Yeah, you're forced him to go too deep.
Yeah, not enough height to get the ledge there.
The weight!
Just too far away. It locks it up with one of the slower run speeds in the game. Not able to get back to that puddle for a bigger punish.
You're sitting there, the fish is at 147. If he was dead, this could be even right now. The stomp! He's back. The nair into the back air. We're already at 53%.
Yeah, the second one was really good. Extreme G2.
A nair into the double nair. Oh my god, this is custom.
64.
Huge though. Huge.
So you know it's
All
peak,
out on
bro.
the SDI with those bubbles. You're drifting away. I know exactly what you hear.
Are you talking about off-road?
The baby back up tilt. So good. So much of Ride was about being able to call out your opponent's mechanic options and habits. And that's exactly what we get there. Although, that elephant can cover almost the entire platform with that upstream.
Yeah, especially on this stage with the thinner platform.
Alright. So on that 108. Big tech though. The thing is, we've already seen this from Stango. All you need is one opening.
Almost there was so tricky. Stango already committed to the other. Not able to get an next option now. Counter 12. The four though might be enough. Yes.
See, even without standing on the puddle.
Yeah.
Even without standing on the puddle, that forward throw just did it.
Yeah, no, I mean it is a kill throw, or not a kill throw, but it's a strong throw and then a kills throw more so when you're on the puddle. But a lot of just like better, right? We saw some kills.
Yes,
lost
exactly.
the forward throw without flat fire. It's still a good option. It's still really fast. You can still catch people not DI because they're not sure what to expect. They don't want to DI.
I mean, I saw so many of flopped options on the forward to throw into the air. Oh, I gotta hold out because I don't want to die here. So air, to turn on a back air, any number of options. Instead, you just get thrown off stage and you're toast.
And it is a slower animation, but it's still, especially this level with the last nocturne, it's still deceptively quick. But very hard to adjust your DI perspective. Let's say Zetaver is a little bit easier on that forward throw.
It's slower, but it's not. Saying something reactable doesn't mean you are always good to react to it.
Yeah, exactly.
We got bubbles.
Oh, yeah. Such a clubhouse stage.
You ever got into F-Zero?
Big head start. Tango has not.
Did you ever get into F-Zero?
Been able to bring some back, but
Yeah.
you still like yourself to
Get down air.
The GameCube one and 64 one.
Spot dodge is the grab. Alright.
That's scared of the puddle, so you can tell he's trying to.
I never got to because I never had it.
The back air for fluff, and he just closed down the stock with it.
How gets the shield out so fast in order to get away from that uphill?
What do you mean? I am. What are you talking?
All of this extension.
Because well, it's not my fault. I never had
We're
it.
seeing a lot of run up down tilt. We're seeing a lot of up tilt. And the one time is, oh my god, wait.
Yeah.
No, the puddle's still on stage. That's why I wasn't worried at it first. But it looks like Stango doesn't care. So we keep the fight going. Oh no!
And too low, a little aggressive with that aerial, right?
Oh, and then we're seeing just a huge swing.
I mean,
you gotta stay calm.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe.
It's back.
Yeah,
I've
but I
seen
mean, I don't
it.
remember all the specifics.
There we go. That's how it starts.
Exactly. Getting the magma charges as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
The spot dodge is so pristine. They know exactly what each other trying to go for.
I never had it.
All right. Finds a
Wish I
grab
did.
out of that.
a nice little
Yeah.
wave dash through and then turn around and pivot grab.
True.
Dash attack. I don't have to go to the puddle yet, but Ludo bouncing well.
Yeah, bouncing well, hitting the ball.
And I said that I've seen Stango do the 3 stocks. We are now at 56% on the last one. I'm not counting Plup out either, but the momentum is definitely the Elephant's favor. It's not good reign supreme here.
Back here though, getting him off stage.
But now it's been 50% unanswered from the Arcane. This went from being looking like it was a reset. Oh, okay, wow, that was huge. That was huge, but that, it doesn't do it. I thought that was gonna kill. The throw, that's all he needs. That's all he needs. We're going to the puddle though.
In there, Z sees it. Harry just decides
Wow,
to get up option
drops
and
down. That's gonna clean
that
it.
is it. Oh my gosh.
Oh, and that came down to the wires. Stango almost pulls the dirty there.
Stango looked like he had the slave mechanic Phoenix feather on that. Getting a whole extra life and almost was able to.
And almost got the reverse 3. Almost got the reverse 3. Go!
Let me check. It's starting to get dark.
Kodai just the slowest, like I said, among the starters.
Hard to see.
Both of these characters, before we were talking about a little bit of like, we gotta figure this out with Speed. We see so many up strongs, so many up airs from him.
I feel like Club has been killing off the top of maybe a little bit more right with that up air than I've seen. Like, of course,
No, I've seen a lot of up strongs from Stango.
Yeah.
I've seen a bit more, a little bit of the offside for the edge guards and the airs, but wait, oh no! Big call up for Club.
Yeah, he 23% too on his first stock though. Stango's got some work in front of him right here.
So good, we mentioned that Stango just won the first game. All right, Stango won the first game. It's the first time we've seen Club without a lead. He fires back and it's pretty.
Yeah, right now he's playing the, let's get some time in the game, but also if you're going to give me a good opportunity, I'll take it.
He's finding himself off stage, and that's exactly what Pup is looking for. That you go so deep if you have that funnel on stage.
Yeah, I didn't see any clouds or anything.
Stango seems to have a bit of difficulty edge guarding because you are now just not quite sure. And there we go. We hit the. That is the locks killer. We're getting hit by the first, and we're slipping through the second.
Wrap it up.
Exactly. A little bit easy. It's still, especially this level with last knock,
Okay.
the step would be quick. Very hard to adjust your dive from that. I would say Zetaburn is a little bit easier on that fourth row.
Say it's slower, but it's not. Saying something reactable doesn't mean you are always going to react to it.
Yeah, exactly.
You got bubbles.
And working stock very early.
That's the first go, like 80%, and the stock is taken. Problem is we are now no longer, and the stock hasn't been taken. The stock might not be taken.
Great forward air there. Oh no, just can't push far enough in to get the down air.
If that had killed, that would
Stango.
have been very, very interesting choice.
Yeah, we mentioned the upshot.
His alter ego, his rival Reaper's alter ego.
Great vertical skill option for. Oh, I thought it was way up there to finish. Oh my goodness, that drop went so far. Nice.
Get one
Good game, Stango. Oh, hello.
more. No, we're too low. We're way too low.
Yeah, very tough spot for Rockstar, right? His recovery's kind of got that L shape, right, where he's going for upside down L. So once you're in the diagonal,
We are way too low. Plop, shades of last year, has found himself in Grands once again.
Irrelevant.
yeah, a lot of people talked about kind of not being here and like missing some tournaments and how people have caught up. But Plup kind of showing that.
There were people saying Plup wasn't going to get top 32 because he was washed and wasn't playing this game anymore. And I said, you're dumb. He's going, That's just not happening. That's not going to happen. And in fact, we are seeing Fluff sitting on winner's side grands now. When if Stango makes his way all the way back, this is exactly what happened. Because last year, that was the first time that Stango got that win on Cake Assault. He's gotten it now, but he still has to go through Cake in order to get back to Fluff. And we could see a return of the exact same two that we saw a year previous.
Well, he might not have to get back to Cake, right? Because Cake's got to get to Stango first.
I'm just saying he's got to, one of them's got to beat each other, but also we got B-Bats in the mix still.
Yeah, exactly, right?
We got B-Bats in the mix still.
So Cake's got the work in front of him this time to get back to Stango and kind of to make revenge for last Evo, right? Because I think last year, a lot of the talk, I remember it was me and you on commentary, was about would we see, you know, the Cake Plup kind of grand finals, right? That we were.
That's what everyone expected.
Exactly.
Then
yeah.
Stango showed up and said, "Nah, you forgot about me."
And then honestly gave us a really good grand finals because that was the first. We mentioned the first time we saw Plup lead was against Stango's Olympia. So Cake Assault going into this year kind of gets some chances to get some revenge, avenge kind of the bracket from last year, and get his chance at the rematch on Plup.
We're about to see Cake Assault B-Bats. It is either going to be Cake Assault trying to bring us back to where we were last Evo, but I think Cake's got a hopefully a different plan of like, no, I'm going to beat Stango this time. Let me see that rematch versus Plup. It did go to Game 5. Stango could bring the repeat a year later, beating Cake once again to fight Plup, but we also have B-Bats. The person who is somewhat newly ascended during the summer, coming up with a victory at Combo Breaker, victory at a few other large events, but also victories over every single person in this bracket pack except Plup. And that is because Plup does not give you the choice to fight him.
Yeah, but if you like variety, B-Bats is the one you should be cheering for here because both Stango and Cake are looking for their revenge against Plup, but B-Bats has not played him in this tournament.
B-Bats is thinking, hey, you guys failed. Give me a shot here. Give me a shot. I've seen a lot of these sets. It took a while for B-Bats to be able to get that first victory on Cake's. For a bit, not only did he couldn't get the first victory, but it was dominant in Cake's favor.
Yeah, but I played, I think I played Speed Kings with you one time, though.
Yeah, they're a lot closer and
Yeah.
77 to 71, despite all the combos, which is so even. We think a lot of us found him across the first blood. He's going to come down to who's able to start getting that momentum, start building up their power in that respect. Ooh, we knew we were there because of the clone, and then we get the strong.
Parry out of smoke is not something we see that much, especially in Rivals 2. Not even something that, you know, in Rivals 1 where the parry's faster was that prevalent, but man, Spiel, like on paper, seems very strong.
Yeah, fires right back. I don't think we're slowing down at all. I don't think we're slowing down at all. Rivals 1 versus Melee, Fleet versus Forceburn. Someone who's been #1 for a lot of seasons against someone who's got a little bit of something to prove.
Yeah, there we see going for the portal to clear up. And be vulnerable, right? Because you're still in your recovery frame.
Oh, almost got all the way out. It's going to be pretty difficult for Cake to get back, and it is going to be impossible after that one.
Knows that score special throw technique has a lot of startup, knows exactly what cloud Cake is doing it in, and got the corner out there and finish off the edge guard.
B-Bats has been that threatened trying to get back. Usually the edge guard gives something very strong here. That's just getting back on stage, and able to get back to the ledge, and then carries it on himself with the giant call out with that down air. Huge stock from Billy.
Neutral special into the double jump counter. Not something I've seen before. A little bit of a stall, a little bit of confusion there.
That was such a big, like, hey, I think you might be able to get back. You can use the clone, we can get the side special. We have now forced Cake back onto the fleet.
Yeah, so like I said, something I have seen come out in practice, something, yeah, Cake has opted into, but makes me nervous.
It does, it does. This is the standard mid fleet versus the summer, the peach fleet in green. Okay, run the back air. The problem is, Cake, one of the best players in the world, currently ranked #1. Not quite the character specialist, is known for the force burn, is the only force burn on the top 50, but you know, when you get ranked #1, no one can say you're wrong. The problem is, can you beat Fleet at the early? Can you beat Fleet at the early game?
Right.
Beginning of Rivals 2, this was the character that Cake was playing the most. He's not quite in the fours. He's saying, hey, I think Fleet might be one of those soulmate characters. And here they are battling each other trying to get here.
That's able to draw that first one, but 97% strong aerial away.
This is because it's got a little bit of a stronger recovery. You've got a few more mix-ups, but also B-Bats is really, not only do I know how to edge guard you, but I know how to edge guard you. It's not just the force burn, but it is the demand city of the chain.
Yeah, for sure. It really did feel like that. Once you get to the level of the character, you go away a little bit, but then, you know, strengths of the character.
Yep. And that was, we got the edge guardian on. Okay, we saw that giant all out the down at the end of the last game.
Blade.
Every time if you get hit, you take the win shot, you're about to get popped. The timer doesn't change either, so reset there. Not gonna do it. Surprising, close roll being 100%. Tries to take the space, you saw that. Okay, I'm not sure if I can do that here, but if you have to jump, I think you have to get out of disadvantage.
Yeah, Cake was 15%. Doesn't matter too much, a lot of different ways to go. And now there's
special get up.
Yeah, a lot of them are massive.
Phase. The forward tilt will do it though.
A lot of cats are massive.
We were saying we weren't sure about the pick from the force burn to the
A lot of cat owners are masochists.
Yeah, already 28% on the next stock too. He does want to close that.
It does indeed. Problem is, there's certain percent thresholds that matter if they determine you're going to be able to get the crouch.
I would say, I would say I like cats, but I don't like cat owners. They're weird.
Oh my god, we are still popping the wind chime. Cake trying to put on the pressure here. Both there and out of shield right now.
Power shift from there, another shield. Crazy fast little exchange.
So back and forth the entire time. As I said that, it's been back and forth the entire time, but that is D-Backs firing through up 2-0 against the current #1 in the world.
Yeah, huge combo into the reverse back here. What a last knock there by B-Bats.
I mentioned that one of the big things that happened to that last year was that just a really brutal 6-0, like beat Cake once and then just got demolished in combo breaker brands, and to the point that he's like, I never want that to happen again. That felt bad, and that is why he went to combo breaker, even though Cake wasn't there, to win just to prove that that wasn't a cursed location for him, and now to beat Cake on the EVO stage would be a dominant force. That would be such a strong showing to not only can I win here, but I can win anywhere. But Cake fires straight through, is still in the running.
Yeah, Cake opting to stay on the fleet. I've seen him in this matchup too switch back to the force sometimes if the fleet is not working.
I was wondering. No force burn though, we're sticking with the fleet. Slamming the bow into you. Gets the shield up.
A little too long, a little too much charge on it.
About that the exact same.
Oh hell, Princess Trunks.
Down, that's it. That is it. We clean it back up to a piece. And oh my god, they're both. These are two calm and composed individuals, but man. Oh, the tornado! I thought the tornado saved!
It kind of
It almost did. It almost did.
Look back, like, yeah, some knockback was preserved there because I really did.
The tornado Fado.
I was gonna say that it's two calm and composed individuals, but we're seeing some panic options starting to come out. That is how you know. Quite unshaken. Okay.
That combo to put the.
Big. That's big. Not off the top though. I was waiting, and I know Cake loves going for that up special. Something that B-Bats does a bit, but Cake usually tries to scope out. Just scouting for it. Okay, we get the knockdown into the tech chase. Gets grabbed. Little too scared, and that will do it. Cake puts one on the scoreboard.
Cake closing that out. Pretty strong performance.
It was a two-stock. It was a two-stock.
Mm-hmm.
Really good in the lead there, which is, yeah, like we said, kind of was surprised after the game one to see it come out, but like I said, I've seen him do it in the past, and I think, yeah, just kind of eliminating the offstage advantage, right? Kind of being like, hey, it's really up to it's up to us, as players, what we're countering, giving King a chance to bring this set back.
To the gates. Ooh. Just swinging into each other. Tornado's gonna cover, but we can get back to ledge. You'll see that they'll go for that forward tilt, and as soon as the person drops anywhere near, they'll immediately go for a drop zone nair.
It was for the out special, like you said. Not quite able to get that backwards sending hitbox.
Go for it. King seems to be the one that will intentionally use it to finish combos instead of be like, oh, well, as long as I can recover this spot, I can shoot with it. No way. That was a massive call out. Probably was thinking like, hey, I can grab ledge, and if you go high, I can refresh and get a boot.
Cake doing what Spargo did not do to him way back.
Ooh, that's a call, yeah.
Because all Spargo had to do was stay on ledge, and sometimes it's so hard because you do not expect that aggressive of a drift back.
Harry doesn't find anything out of it. Chiptole is coming through. I didn't mention it yet, but rivals, if you hit your opponent and they're in hit stun, you can immediately push down and fast fall back down to the stage. It lets you get some crazy combos. Some of the big extended sequences, in fact, all of them that you see in this game, are due to that mechanic.
Yeah, the mechanic that was a bug, but is now a feature.
Just like all the best mechanics. Big parry. Ooh, we're seeing some parry attempts just in neutral. It seems a little like atypical of both of these attempts. No. At 98.
Yeah, right. Not expecting it to go that way.
Okay. Got one charge. I don't think that's gonna do it, but if you find your options, clean it up. No, he misses the ledge dash.
Yeah, no punish there. Such a long land like that.
How you taking 50%? That's not gonna kill. That tornado, you send it low so that they have to deal with it. Okay. Phenomenal tech, but it's gonna go into the arrow. Cake takes us to a game 5.
What reversal there.
I didn't believe. I thought when we saw the force burn go away that might have been the end, but no. We're going to a game 5, folks.
Yeah. Did you expect to see this much fleet in top 8?
I'll be honest, I thought we'd see one fleet. Thought it would be B-Bats.
Instead, we saw the fleet first and the club working, and now here is the ditto.
is
He's
very
hitting him with the final cross.
having the character that you played for a long time used to be the main, now is the pocket for some very specific matchups. Come back to prove that it's worth on the larger stage.
Hitting him with the sauce cross.
Just dumps under the food, into the up air, doesn't even need the strong.
Is that what you say? Yeah.
Yes, think about it, but it could be eating at you. The person
Bro.
who doesn't even name your characters now kind of beating the brakes off of you in this final game with that's fires right back now. Hey.
I jinxed it.
Be able to kill. Need to be able to kill here.
Well, it wasn't our fault. The game, the matches were pretty good, and then the matches died down.
And now this is back to Cake's game.
There you go. No one's fault, even the commentators, right? You know,
Able to get back on stage, but man,
you gotta learn how to grade on a curve. You know what I'm saying?
the damage has been dealt. You don't need the arrow Cake. We have talked about the story of Loser's Cake. Sometimes it also involves the games. Goes down, 0-2. This could be the reverse 3-0 with his opponent's counterpick. Picking his opponent's character. Hey.
Go back to the hood we came from.
You gotta clean something up fast and you gotta make it happen.
Yeah, for sure. Especially someone that such good defense as Cake, like he's holding up these little bit damages. You gotta play basically spotless in order to get out of this first stock with a little damage possible.
Okay, hero wind chime and is now on Cake. The air dodge out of it. It's landed though. Every time we get the drain, it's a little bit extra percent. It makes it even harder to make this comeback. 96, that's potentially on the tournament stock here. Gotta play perfect, gotta do it now. Finds the back air, raids the eye to make sure nothing else is happening. We refresh, but gets hit, gets clipped. The Nair has not landed. Cake is playing so out there, just keeps getting clipped. No way! The charge is gonna do it! Cake Assault with the reverse 3-0! Because I can pilot your character better than you can.
Oh my gosh, the lead is what gets him out of that. Such a crazy way that set was gonna go after watching the game one. Again, like we didn't even predict the character swap, but to like have it go game 5. What a performance there by Cake.
They still do melee?
On to Losers Finals.
By Cake, but
Yeah.
I want to shout out D-Bats.
Yeah, you're right. That's like asking if they still do peak, you know?
Really good showing by D-Bats. Really impressive. I mean,
You're right. I will come myself now.
Bradley Cake pushing you about as far as you can push somebody in tournament, honestly. Pushing him off his main, then beating his secondary back-to-back. But not able to close out the stock. Ends up getting the reverse 3-2 Cake.
That leaves the final three exact same, a little bit of a different places, but exact same final three as we go on the extended lineup, and they all said, no, extended lineup was cool. I want the real deal. I want the real deal. Let me get back there. Your final three competitors of Stango, Cake Assault, and Club.
Yeah, it really is, like we said, a revenge opportunity here. So last year, Dango was able to take it and get himself in the Grand. Cake Assault looking for the rematch here. Stango's looking for a rematch versus Club. It's going to be the story of revenge, but we're going to be doing that right after a quick break. Right back.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, but I have to have a Twitch. I don't have my Twitch password memorized. I'd have to go dig for it.
Chipotle honey chicken is back. Step into summer with fresh grilled chicken, spicy chipotle peppers, and the perfect touch of pure honey. Open the summer with Chipotle honey chicken. It's taking good and sweet to a whole new level.
Oh, but they're gonna give another code out then, right?
We are stronger together.
Mid, we didn't see no power drivers. Or vice versa.
Really good. I'm not even gonna front like that. It's a full hit. Awesome, Mr. Surge. It's the one, Jake. Ready? I've never seen a mix like this before. That's refreshing. That was a great combination. Right? What? Why does he get a white claw surge? Did I get zoned out? Tough break. That's the best assist I've seen since having him.
でストリートファイター4っていう格闘ゲーム久しぶりにやった時にその時になんていうか自分で特別なものがあったんだなっていうのを思い出したっていうことがあったんです。
I don't see myself quitting for at least maybe 20 more years.
うちは調子良かったです。
With Anthros, your next match will fix your set. Try today, risk-free for 60 days, or your money back guaranteed. Anthros.com/.
Yeah. I'm just kidding, you've been fucked. You're in hell.
Welcome back to EVO. We are down to our final three competitors here for Rivals 2 EVO 2026. But first, because I know the time. Some of you guys are getting a little hungry, and I think I know exactly the answer for you. Let's get you some burritos. Let's get you some Chipotle.
Oh shit.
Yes. So you guys are gonna want to text GLE5382 8888222. Now what does that get them?
That gets you a chance to receive a free entree. I know, I've watched a lot of these events, and I've gotten like 5+ free burritos watching Evo Combo Break or a few others. It is now your turn to do that from the audience.
You got it?
You can do that from home. We are very excited though. One, thank you to Chiptole, but two, everyone is super pumped to see the rest of this bracket.
I think they're gonna do another one.
I'm very excited because, yeah, like we mentioned right before the break, kind of a bit of a revenge set. But I mean, losers
just like a simulation.
Is something historical. He's that last time he's playing. He's playing out of his mind right now.
He went down 0-2 and then was like, wait.
I'm over here like you have to fight hard to win.
Yeah, he was looking really crisp. Lots of really good. You know, the combo game was really fast too, which I think is a good sign.
You have to fight hard to win.
That fast. It gives you the opportunity to kind of set the pace, right? If you're able to play that quick, you don't necessarily have to, right? You can kind of be doing that on your punish game, have a long neutral, but you have the opportunity if your opponent's trying to go for that kind of sparring.
You could say it's my burrito.
Right now, so I think we'll see Stango maybe try to slow things down, maybe try to use that range that Lockdown has, but
although Stango loves just cleaning up the stock as fast as he can now. Remember, both of these two are looking for that rematch.
For sure.
Both of them now have lost to Plup, the man sitting pretty in winner in Grand Finals. But is it going to be Cake?
Yeah.
Or is it going to be Stanga? Is it going to be a new opponent, or is it going to be a return to Cake? And I don't think we're going to see that fleet right now. Maybe we'll see it again if we make it all the way to Plup and we see the okay, but not quite yet. That was, did we just see a simultaneous grab so they broke out in the middle of the smoke? So only one character had an animation?
Yeah. A little bit of a, some weirdness happened there. Not a scenario you see that often, and it looked like, the smoke's still
I thought that was it.
hiding in that specific animation. Not one that,
I'll try again tomorrow.
It's alright. That's alright. Something new. The game dev is like,
Yeah, I'm trying to give him my fam.
Yeah, I should probably kind of like this done. Anyway, moving on.
Well, I mean, it makes me look good in, no, I'm just kidding.
Grab or to skip to the ledge. I mean, you can get that even if you're paired. With that safety hatch.
No, I mean, I want to make it seem like, I want to show I'm pulling my weight,
At the ledge. Oh my god!
Yeah.
I was not ready for the clone. Spango wasn't ready for the clone.
Man, I'm over here like, man, you have to fight.
The down air into the reverse back air. Cake Salt fires first, but Stango looks like I'm about to fire back.
Yeah, Cake here with all, So a lot of times you get this smoke in between stocks, and especially Rival 1 in particular, and you use the stocks to help recover.
Say,
our bean reserves are being depleted.
The double parry? I think Cake might have Stango a little shook right now.
I could see that. I mean, I'm scared of it.
Brings it up and only at 42%, so we're still sitting well, but it feels so rare to see a whip parry into another. This is on a turnaround grab. I think he was not trying to get that hit. Okay, caught the clone, got caught by the real one.
Yeah, got caught by the real one's up special. Lots of smoke was around there too, and he opted to go for the hit there, so that was definitely purposeful by Cake.
Wait, oh my god. I was like, oh, it's a wait, and then it's gonna go for like the empty grab, or the wayland and forward. Nope, we got one more. Thankfully trying to use all of this movement to trip him up. 42, there we go, and I said, I was thinking that Cake maybe had Stango a little shook, but now Stango's up. Proving me absolutely wrong.
The immediate reversal of fates from the line delivery, but Cake is not too far behind now. If he can...
So we need to go over the script one more time. I feel like they're not quite following what we had written.
And now we are dead even on last stock, starting off.
He got there. I told him that we need to get to last stock. But
Right.
it's more exciting this way, guys.
Roll in. Stango's ready for it. He does an up throw.
Big charge. Wouldn't have done it, but something to be scared of. We're going to expel the smoke so that we're able to get it off the background stage. New attack chase. Great movement. Clone pop.
Jab pretty huge there. Able to cover that big distance that Stango was trying to put between them.
So that meatball clears out so much smoke, and now Cake is in kind of a difficult situation. There we go. Is not gonna do it though. That was so close.
Almost a shield break.
Yeah, a little bit more juice on that. We could have seen the shield break. Now it's Cake's turn to play. No! Stango grabbed the ledge, and Cake thought that he was gonna be able to get through.
Yeah, I think there's a little bit of misinput going a little lower than he expected. Yeah, just a little bit of a flub there trying to get answered the ledge play.
It happens to the best of us. All right.
A tough way to drop game one, but honestly, like, both players probably feeling pretty good about how they played. They had some stretches where it looked kind of dominant either side, but brought it to the last stock, got their damage in, and now it's they both kind of just, I think, want to button up like the little flubs that they had.
Stango fired out with that meatball, the instant neutral win. Now it's been Cake. And so right back, gets the grab out of that CC.
Yeah, really good grab there. Then here, there.
Wow, finding a backer out of that. I wonder if it was hoping for a reverse, but still, he'll take it. The uncharged magma in order to stall just a second longer. It throws off your timing. Your opponent's getting ready with DI and suddenly they're not getting hit. Everyone's a little confused.
They're able to get in the way of the forward special.
How did they both whiff there?
Almost enough to take it there.
Almost enough, and that will be enough. All right. Stango's up by a game, and now Stango's up by a stock.
Reality Seeker?
Yeah, again, Cake not far behind until he starts taking damage, but here we go. It's already started.
We got a lot of smoke out there. Say we have 2 charges ready, so if he decides to pull one more like that, now we have the combust on lock.
Yeah, and someone like Loxo, you can play a little bit, drift a little bit, but you are limited because you have to get to that wall. If you don't get to the wall with the forward special, you don't wall jump, you're going to die.
That was some phenomenal counterplay there. Stango knew that Cake wanted to go for shield drop, so instantly went for a grab.
Oh my gosh, the move by Cake to stay just out of range of Loxo's forward tilt there.
And it's such a long forward tilt too.
No.
It's such a big move. It's a big move on a big elephant. Okay, we have the smoke, so you do have a few different options to get back, which means that call out from Stango, I'm just saying, nah, you're in the smoke somewhere, and I think it's here was crazy.
Yeah, and you saw there, why did he up special into the smoke? Because he's out. You can only do 3, right? Avoid stalling, avoid limited recovery options, and Cake had run out of smoke teleports there.
Say at the very beginning of this bracket, the very beginning of the top 8, you've seen the predictions. We're able to vote at home. Everyone was voting Cake. Everyone was voting Plup. Stango was sitting there at like a 7% prediction rate. Stango's now up and looking very good in this game, although it is close. That being said, you get clipped once, you get clipped twice, and you are dead at 57. Stango, you are 1 game away from going back to Grands.
Yeah, Cake there opting to keep his charge, which is something kind of trying to surprise Stango, right? Because I think Stango's got to be playing, thinking, all right, I have a lot to cover here if he goes for the neutral special, puts the smoke out. Cake trying to get a little greedy, but also just be a little surprising, going for the up special. Stango did not take the bait, and instead was able to cover ledge and take game 2.
Go! Now, both of them might say this right away, but we've already seen a reverse 3-0 from Cake today.
That is true.
Again, I'm just going to put that out in the world and see what happens.
But last year, we also saw Stango get to take on Plup in Grand Finals at an Evo. So,
and if that's the return, I think we're in for a great set.
I think
it has already been a phenomenal top hit to get here. Holy crap.
Oh, for sure. I think either of these players are going to give us a show if they can make it to Plup. But right now, Cake has a big hill to climb. But yeah, we just saw him do it in the last set.
The difference between last year and this year, even with Plup still sitting in Grands, is that Plup has dropped a lot more games.
Oh, for sure.
Even starting in winners round 1.
But do you think that makes him stronger
versus Cake? I don't know. We don't have enough data. We don't see him enough.
Yeah.
We thought that would be 1 Evo last year.
I like to think of him like an anime character, and he likes it. He likes the losses.
Oh, he does.
Like, yes, everyone's getting better.
I've been telling people all weekend. I was like, we have all 11 of the top 10 players in the world here, and they all knew what I meant.
It's so stacked, and right in front of us, we got Cake trying to climb this mountain, putting himself in good position to do it. A pretty big lead, and getting close to almost a full
Come on,
stock
get the
lead
dodge
now.
of burrow.
Okay,
How the fuck are you missing that?
Late. Sometimes it starts with the reverse 3-0.
I'm not playing it. I'm watching
Is the operating system
broken ass
usually
build.
OS tag. Big. Just kind of back here. I thought we were just going to go for the bear. It was a little too high. We do have combust.
No, he's running
Wow,
Bluso
just
with
dash
Jolton's
dance away from it, the whip
pressure.
punish.
He's gonna go
Gets the
also
down tilt, gets
Jaldi
the
and
combust. Cake is now up 3 stocks to 1. Never mind, 2 stocks to 1, but still a phenomenal lead.
Yeah, still a stock lead, but he's got to play really buttoned up here. You do not want to even get down to your last stock. stock at this point.
The mental exhaustion of having to make not just one reverse 3-0, but decide, can I mount a second? Where's Stango about to shut this down, hits the clone, hits the real one. I'm still here.
He's that forward air drift back, ledge cancel, then gets a grab. All super fast, super clean.
Oh my god. Seeing the shield just pop out of the smoke.
Great up air there to kind of stop.
No way, you went back to the smoke there?
Cake playing the mix-ups, having really good movement. Stango still winning this stock since the even move, but
scoop, but I think that's a bad spot for Stango to be in.
Yeah.
Cake takes the game.
Cake is on the board and trying to do what he did last time, you know?
I think if you are Stango, the last thing you want to do is Cake start to get that engine running. You know what Cake with momentum is like.
Yeah, I think it's Stango that you really wanted to bring it to the last stock, not only to obviously try to win, but also get that fear in. Because I think any tournament now, like any platform fighter, once you get to your last stock, even if you're at 0, there's so much more. The nerves increase so much more than when you have 2.
The double down strong into the immediate pop. It's back on stage, but I was a little worried. It looked like Stango was going to try to go for like an early kill. There's a lot of players that's good, but against Cake. Ooh, the pullback with the cloak.
Amazing.
Wow.
Up there to challenge that. Really good call out.
And that's killed off the top. Oh my god.
Basically killed off of that option there.
We did kill off of that option there, and we found the combust, which means if we are in the right spot, we can kill disgustingly early, or we can use it as a great recovery option.
They do too much fucking damage. Oh
Just
my
teleports
God.
right into it.
Again, yeah, like I mentioned, like using that up special is surprising.
The regrab into the dash attack, into the down and off stage. We still have a combust, and we are going down to the last stock even without it. Dude, Cake, what are you on? This is another level right now.
Yeah, just immaculately playing around the ledge in this game.
Hey. Oh, barely misses that. Promise if you're Stango, you're just trying to stem the bleeding at this point. Even if you don't hit this game, even if you go to a game 5, you just kind of got to prove to yourself that you can do it.
Yeah, that forward strong would have done it if Cake hadn't snuck in with the dash attack.
Like the shield drop into the nair. This is the Cake assault we know. This is the Cake assault with fear.
Just operating on a complete other level these last 2 games.
I mean, he uses the OS tag for a reason. The operating system is online. Just waits for the grab into the down air. We're going to a game 5.
Cake assault with the 3 stock in losers finals. Something I don't think any of us expected after that game 1. 1, how evenly it was, and 2, Stango taking it.
Dude, if Cake gets 2 reverse 3s in a row, especially off the back of a 3 stock.
Yeah, so this is, yeah.
Remember, just like 5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago, we saw the reverse 3 where he pulled out B-Bats' own fleet, B-Bats' own character, and said, no, I can do this better. Now we're back to the force burn, and we're doing it again.
Yeah, I know. Each game is a reset, right? So you can't get like too hung up on your own momentum. It starts out 3 stocks, 0-0 again. But yeah, Stango's going to have to find something. Really wants to take the first stock this game because that's going to set the tone. Especially after a 3 stock in game 4.
The smoke on the stage already. Cake's just trying to smother, and we're trying to choke him out. With the clone pop, trying to force an edge guard. Hey, Stango, you get the grab. This is what we like to see. Use the regrab into the meatball. Up the boulder. Ooh, bold precision. Oh, into the second one. Almost gets the offstage down air. Wouldn't have been the spike hitbox, but it does send out nonetheless. Nair into the down strong. Almost finds that off the top.
How long did
another up air kill would have been crazy?
We're gonna do it.
Oh, how long do these normally go for?
And onto that jewel strip.
The extra plat.
Just goes right for it again. Like I mentioned, he has to get to the wall. The up special does not have much horizontal recovery there, so Kikusol with Combust is kind of like, seems like just a completely busted character if he can get locked in off stage while he has Combust on deck.
Right. Oh, the whiff parry.
Oh, that is part of the nice parry too.
Okay, yeah.
Happens. That one just feels like Kikusol. It feels like we are seeing him come online and prove what he's made of. Why he's been the best in the world at this series for 10 years in a row. It has been decades of Kikusol dominance, but even if he wins, he's still got to fight Club.
Yeah, he still has even better. Right now, he's got to finish off this elephant because this elephant is a force to be reckoned with, even this far down.
Kicks with the GOAT of Rivals 1. Kik is saying no. I am now the GOAT of Rivals 2. I'm going on to fight Club. This is exactly what folks were expecting, but just not in the way they were expecting it. The #1 seed has fallen, but incredible job. Huge results for Stango. Still getting third at the largest tournament in the world. The largest tournament Rivals has ever had is a phenomenal result. You have a lot to be proud of. We love seeing the friends hug it out.
Yes, such a huge last two sets by Kikusol.
Give it up for Stango, everybody! Give it up for Stango!
Okay, you might like this playlist.
We saw Kik
You
is
don't have to
walking
check 'em out
off.
now,
Needs to get
later.
a second to
I think
recover.
if you like the
We know that we gotta
Blast
get
Pit
back.
Radio,
'cause
you like Blast Pit Radio, right?
We've been talking.
Remember that?
Rivals is kind of, I think there's a
you'll like that
large
one.
part of Rivals because
You'll
of the
like
way
Blast
that
Pit
Kik came up literally from when he was 14 all the way till now. That some of the story of Rivals is just tied into the story of Kikusol. His
sure.
growth as a person, his growth as a player. But you still gotta fight Club. And you still have to make it happen.
Yeah, I will say with that match, you mentioned how long Kik has kind of been dominant and how long he's been the face of Rivals. I will say that as a developer, we could not have gotten luckier getting Kikusol to be the top player of our game for this long.
I've said that so many times.
He is such a good ambassador for the game. A lot of players, they get salty, all kinds of things. He is always a fighter. He has been doing it.
Look at his face there. It is so, seeing Kik rattled or seeing Kik stressed is not a common occurrence. Even when Kik loses, I don't see him respond that way. You know what this means to everybody. You know the emotion of playing on this stage.
Yeah, it's such a huge accomplishment for him, and yeah, he's always been. I mean, even you mentioned it, the top 50, right? So he is the only Forsberg in Rivals 2 in that entire listing.
If you're watching this for the first time and you're like, dude, that hyena character, the cloak and dagger, that seems kind of broken. Literally not a single other player in the current top 50 names that character.
Yeah,
but when the #1 player in the world does it, you'd have to shut up and know that.
Exactly, and in Rivals 1, it was the same way. Like, there were other Forsbergs and other people tried him, but he was always head and shoulders above, doing it with a character, doing it with techniques that are honestly, like, kind of to me, like, the way Kik plays is kind of like the core of how Rivals meta looks. And he's aggressive, he's fast, he's flashy, he can be consistent, he can have, even in Rivals 2, we're seeing his dominance here on the ledge. He just kind of has that full game, and yeah, just like a great person as well. Just a really cool head, a really respectful way that he treats competition, and he treats us as well, us on the team. So
someone that I'm very happy to become friends with. The thing is, we've been talking about Kik as if he's on winner's side. We've been talking about Kik as if he is the man to beat. He's the man with something to prove right now.
He's got his work cut out for him, because there's another player who I also hyped up because he is also very, like I said, as a developer, very nice.
Club is super genuine guy.
So
the fact that these two people are playing, this is one of those, like, I'm holding up this sign that says I just want both teams to have fun.
Yeah, all right, Elmo.
Yep.
Pick a side.
Oh, I already picked my side. At the very beginning of this bracket, you were the one who said that you were voting for Plup, and I was the one who said I wanted it to go to Kik.
Yeah, we did actually pick them too. Are we geniuses?
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Just checking. And therefore, I mean, I don't know. I picked Club, but I'm kind of with you now. I will be cheering for both because, like,
Oh yeah.
it will
I'm not upset with whoever wins, but we gave them the biggest stage in the world, and they're about to put on a show.
Oh, for sure. And here we go. Grand Finals, Rivals of Ether 2, EVO 2026. A lot of hard work by all these players, all the people in the community. The awesome team here at EVO is all culminating here Saturday night for this Grand Finals. This set, maybe 2 sets, we will see. But these players are locked, loaded, and ready to give us a show.
Just thinking of from when I started playing this game, and I didn't even start at the very beginning, but seeing where we've come from and seeing where we are now. We're on the EVO stage. Most of the people in this crowd never thought we'd even get here. I saw the reactions to when this was announced to be on the main lineup. I saw everyone pop off and said, all right, if we're only given one shot, we're going to be there. We're going to make this the biggest tournament in the world.
And the players are making the best of every opportunity because, yeah, both of them have been playing out of their minds in this top 8, but now only one of them can be crowned the first ever Rivals of Ether 2 EVO champion.
Cake has won every single event.
Which one's live? The left
He's
one
won
or
them all,
the right one? Right?
but he comes back and it's the next year. He's won Heatwave, he's won Genesis, he's won every single event you can throw at him. The only one he has never gotten was EVO. Club has the EVO, but that was the extended lineup. It was the real deal, but this feels just a little bit bigger, doesn't it?
Yeah, this feels a lot different, and it's still, yeah, different matchup in Grands, but it does really feel like this is the matchup that, you know, we were headed for. We were barreling towards it, especially the way Loser's Cake was playing. Starting off, a great way to start our game 1. They have both managed to close the stock pretty early and kept the damage very close. Plug with an ever so slight damage lead, but you know that can evaporate in a very quick combo. Back here
by the belly flop.
So scary. That back there, you got to be holding out to kind of not let the 2 hits link, but then you're not going to get your DI right? So you have to kind of time it perfectly to DI the first hit out and DI the next hit in if you do end up getting clipped.
Hey, Club. 2-1. We have absolutely seen what Cake can do that. The dreams for this to go to a game 10 grands. I would love for this to be a game 10 grands.
Oh, I would go crazy. That is what I want now. You put it in my brain.
Hey, I spoke the reverse trio into motion before. I hope I have the same power now.
I hope you do, because I want to see as many matches as you can get. But right now, Cake has this edge guard. Again, very, very extended edge guard situation.
Yep. Say no more puddle on stage, and Plup goes a little too low.
I think Plup
still anybody's game.
Hit the ground once too, so we mentioned like some of these edge guards today, like, you know, even though they got like what I would say is a soft reset, because they were able to get sent back off stage, no puddle back down, that continued the edge guard.
Honestly, this is one of the few characters. I feel like the puddle is more important in that sense than like, did you land again?
Yeah, that's true. And especially since you can attack the droplet, it can be, when you're in that edge guard situation, if you're focused on getting the puddle out, you might get exploded for it. You kind of do need to get on stage.
Oh my god, gets hit by the droplet. We are going very low. You are definitely not coming back from that one.
Yeah, there we see the aerial recovery on down special does mean it has a height limit, right? Just like Zetterburn, the way he can down special and get a double jump back. You can't do that from too low or you will just die.
Wrapping it back.
So because of the last couple of sets, the 2 reverse 3-0s, we've been talking a lot. We've read a lot about what this must mean to Cake, his history with the game. But Plup, we need to put some respect on Plup, having been a phenomenal, one of the strongest forces in platform fighters, has done it in Melee, has done it in Rivals, has done it in Rivals 1, has been a top player in Slap City, has played Nasby. Every plat fighter you could possibly think of, this man has been at the top of the leaderboard.
Yeah, it's kind of insane. Like, it's definitely not a natural skill, but just kind of his affinity and his ability to think just think of games and think of space. You can tell he has an advantage. Even when a game just comes out, you know, he could be playing for 2 hours and it's like he's already discovered and leveled up.
Last time I checked, his Twitter bio said best flat fighter player in the world, and I think if you win Evo, you could have claimed that for the rest of your life. Especially if you do it in a totally different game than the one that you also won for Genesis for Melee. Actually, he's won Genesis for both. What am I talking about? He's already got that one.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we're getting to a point now where, yeah, to be the platform fighter king across multiple games and series even, you know, not just
oh,
Smash.
man. Oh.
It's huge.
You off the top, yes, the wind chime.
Wind chime KO.
Usually you use that wind chime to confirm the kill, but you know what? Sometimes it's nice to have it pop off the top.
Yeah, this is an interesting stage choice by...
I kind of like it. It's going to make the edge guarding a little bit more threatening because the wall isn't as close. The low ceiling, even though King can kill up the top.
Yeah, we just saw with the down shot how early it can do. Like, normally if I'm a floaty and I'm going against a character that has working down strong and working up strong and working up air, I would probably not pick this stage, but I see the idea, right? It changes the dynamic of the off stage so much. And we saw the Cake get a vertical KO as well. So I see the logic behind the pick, but it is a very risky pick.
It's risky, but man, the dude does love the game. Where are we going? Ooh, pretty low. We can make it back. Crazy, the edge cancel on the up special.
Yeah, was it? Did he quite react to it?
He tries to go for it again. Wait, I have some tech that I haven't shown yet. Let me see.
Missed the chime. Love just opposite shield it. Super smart because Jake was close enough. Yeah. Purple, right? I mean, the damage
that was
pretty high.
157, but confirming into it from the down air, you see that whale spinning, you know you're in for a world of a hurt. Okay. Rearrange the droplet. I think there's more for attack than anything else. Okay, clean this up quick. And there's no droplet on stage. That's a big deal. But flights all the way back with that forward air.
Shoots the droplet, but does not get it on stage again.
Misses once more.
I think trying to wave bounce those, I would assume, but instead just shooting droplets away.
Does it matter though is kind of the question. It's on the stage now.
There we see this counter pick working against, right? We mentioned how high and the percent of that first one, but that one on a platform, really impossible for Fleet to DI in that corner. I think either DI is going to get you killed out or in because the ceiling's so close. You're all the way at the left side of the stage.
We saw this go to a game 5 in the winners, but we are either about to see Plup one step away from adding an Evo title to his resume, or we are about to see Keikosan have to do a third reverse 3-0 in a row.
If he, yeah, I mean,
either way.
He has to do it if he wants to continue the tournament, but it would be such an
Wait, you don't have Mordecai and Ricky going,
let's see. The Forsberg is going to have to do it because the Fleet is back in the pocket.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
this is genuinely what I wanted to see. The Fleet was amazing, but something feels right about seeing Cake on the floors.
Well, I'm gonna see if we can
barely escapes
well,
there.
I mean, with match is going on. After it's over, I'm gonna see if we can try to get
that Pluff has been putting on players, especially on a character like Forsberg, where when you don't have smoke, yeah, you're pretty limited, right, in your options. Cake does a good job mixing it up, but
it's been 5 games in a row though of that Fleet versus the game. I think at this point you just gotta make something happen.
Almost manages to finish off that edge guard. Uses some clone pop to kind of extend it.
Harry doesn't really find a huge thing there. Does get the back air once again. No puddle.
Oh my god. Teleport to the forward tilt.
Gets the strong.
They land down strong. The stage choice, right? The blastons are pretty far away, even though this is a small stage.
Okay, we have Combust unlocked. We also do have the puddle.
Is this their final destination?
One of the few things that can kind of kill before you are able to use it is it is so strong.
There we see Combust. Another benefit of it is very insanely hard to DI because of how the angle changes based on where you're hit, right? The radial knockback.
Cool.
Now we have it dead even here. 2 stocks apiece in this game 3.
2 stocks apiece, legends in their own right. It feels somewhat fitting that it's coming down to these two. The crowd is chanting, and I genuinely can't tell who for. I think we're getting a little bit of both. We've got the Plup Club fans, we've got the property of the Plup Club, but we also have the Cake Assault diehards. That goes super deep, but because we have the smoke, we're able to get back. Back air doesn't hit. Droplet arc is phenomenal. Yep. Down air into the down strong. I was telling you, I wanted to see the force burn.
Yeah, that no tech there, instant reaction by Cake Assault. Huge way to close out that stock.
Guys it in. You're still alive. You also do the smoke, which means you can make the recovery a bit trickier. Lands. That's not going to kill yet. That'll do it though.
Spot back air now.
Cake, this is do or die.
His tournament stock already here in grand finals.
Don't you get the message? Don't you get the message, bitch? I don't want you here. And the opening. No, it's not. Just scrapping back and forth. We get the grab. Re-grab. Okay. Oh, just the immediate throw. There's so much pressure. There's so much patience in order to find that. You do not get a shield grab at either of these two very easily. There's so much respect in the break for him.
Use it. It pops off of the whalebound pops off the clone.
Shields an instant up there. Kind of brave to just run through the platform though. Yeah. Clone got in the mix for a brief second.
Okay, going for the parry there would have been huge if he got it. Might have been able to butter it down strong and close it out off of that exchange instead.
No!
Really wanted the back there, but you could tell he could see it was out of reach. Goes for the up air, the guaranteed damage, and then takes the game with the back air.
And the crowd erupts. I don't know if Plup's going to take this right away, but it's definitely not going to be a 3-0. Cake fires right back.
I think surprised Plup there too, for sure, because it looked, after the up air, it kind of looked like not a safe, but not a desperate position that either player was in, but Cake was able to find that back air, get a little bit of a surprise, catch a not perfect DI, but like decent DI. That was enough to close out that stock.
Okay, no 3-0. I'm going to put up a fight.
Yeah, and now, as we saw in his previous runs, right, if he can really get back in the driver's seat, right, he was able to get a 3-stock in the middle of one of his reverse 3-0s. So
your own personal software.
Crazy that we have to specify which reverse 3-0 we're talking about.
Yeah, right. I said BBAT. Was it Stango? It was one.
No, it was both.
Okay, all right, well.
Hey.
Oh, that's how they rent the VHS players? Okay, that's
kind of that even. They've been slapping back and forth. Each getting a little bit of like a 3-piece, maybe.
Oh my.
But that was a crazy reversal. You overextended.
Plup hit the clone, not the right one, and then Cake with the insane reversal to close out that first stock. What an insane play. And now we have him already racking up 40% after that.
Cake.
And it just keeps building.
Cake.
We said
you can do this to VBATs. You can do this to Stango. I don't know if you're supposed to be able to do this to Plup. Crowd is cheering his name.
The Cake Assault chants are, erupting across the arena right now. Playing some of the best rivals I've ever seen him play, and like I said, I've seen him play a lot of grand finals, a lot of tournaments that he has won in this series.
We saw him win 10 majors in a row, and this is still some of the best we've seen. The thing is, Plup is also, this is some of the best we've ever seen Cake. I don't know if I've ever seen someone pilot an arcane as good as Plup.
There's smoke.
Yeah, the two of them are definitely showing what this game is capable of and what these characters can do.
If we can only get 1 or 2 Plup versus Cake sets a year, oh my god, I'm so happy they're here.
Oh my
We are
God.
in for a treat, folks.
And Plup able to get on the board this game, prevent the 3-stock that we had seen in around this timing, right? This game 4. But it's looking very heavily Cake favored this match.
I have never seen someone make Plup look like he doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah, this has been no damage.
He's making Plup look silly after being thrown, after losing in winners. It feels like Cake is playing from a lead and he's not. That being said, this has been Plup. Plup is firing back. We could be getting Cake down to the potential last stock again. Oh, you were holding out. We gotta go to the puddle now.
Goes for the down drop, and it's enough. The low ceiling.
We are going to a game 5. I said I wanted the game 10 grands. We are one step there.
Game 5. Still the first set by such a huge momentum swing.
No way! You know what? Shout out to Quattro. Round 1. This is how we overcame losing to that Rano, was pulling out the Lorena.
This would be an insane way for Plup to close this out if he can do it.
I didn't know you could do that.
I haven't seen this character in this top 8.
We saw it round 1 at the very least, but...
Not the newest character anymore now that Slate has been added, but one of the newest characters added in January.
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
And Plup is already, I think we are going to see Plup try to get as much offstage opportunity as possible.
And that's what you got to do. That's the story of this character. You're able to get some of those check marks. That is, you say, we don't panic, we don't panic. Anybody else would have died there, but Cake not only gets back, but is almost reversing that on Plup. He's still carrying the momentum. Chair is on stage. It drops a little too low.
Quite in the position he needed.
Wait. Nice down, the down air. You have the chair on, but you can drop the phone as a dive bomb on top of it. Look at all these hitboxes that you're trying to weave your way through.
Plup able to get the ledge there by Cake. Looking to close out only 4%, so.
There it is again. That dash attack can sometimes kill you as early as 30%. It is deadly. It is a spike off the stage. After we stared at it. The up air. DI out to avoid getting the second up air, but it is very hard. We get back to the wall, and we have smoke after.
The 2-piece chicken dinner. You throw them
Another recovery.
Hey, you gotta dig deep. You gotta dig deep, or we're not only gonna see the Evo be property of the Plup Cup, but we're about to see Lorena taking Evo grands. We didn't even know he was Lorena before this bracket. If you if you get a free stock and with the Lorena, you're nuts.
Yeah, absolutely insane character choice after seeing how much.
Hey, no 3-stock, no 3-stock. We're still on the board.
Hey,
I am terrified of the Lorena though. Oh, good job getting away from that back air. Got hit by the back air, but didn't go any further. Busty is online.
Bust online, but there's not enough damage for it to be threatening right now.
No.
No, Cake wants to use it offensively, right? He does not want to have to blow this.
Oh, that's not it yet. That's not it yet, but one more. We get clipped by the chair. And that could be it. Whoa, wait, no! Oh my god! Oh my god! That did purple and I freaked out. Plup has won Evo 2026. Shuts down the 3rd reverse 3-0 in a row. Evo is officially property of the Plup Club. Eggdog Zone has now staked his command, has won so many championships in so many games, but you can see on his face what this means to him.
Such a huge win, and to do it with Lorena, a character we had yet to see the only match of Lorena in top 8, and he manages to win the whole tournament with it.
Lorena won Evo!
There you go, that's why we made Evo Lorena skin, here we go.
It's all a bit to sell more skins, isn't it?
It always was, it always was.
And huge congrats to Cake. I know that doesn't end the way he wanted it to, but for putting the Rivals community on his back for so long, for showing what he is made of. Guys, can I hear you give it up for Cake Assault?
Okay.
So Plup wrapping up.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, congrats to Plup. What an incredible run. Both of these two players. I
Oh,
really
dude,
wish they could both
respect.
win, but unfortunately.
Fortunately,
The nerd
they don't
rage.
make brackets where that one happens. They
Yeah.
don't make brackets where both people can win.
No, I mean, yeah, it turns out that way. In platform fighters, we do have doubles where that does happen, but this was the singles bracket, Rivals of Ether 2, and Plup is your first ever Rivals of Ether 2
Man, he was
Evo
playing with his food the whole
We are
match.
saying first ever because, oh my God, we want to be back. I want to see this again.
First
I want to
of
see
many.
this again.
Oh, for sure. We want platform fighters to be here on this stage, and we love that Rivals of Ether 2 was given a chance this year to kind of show what we're made of, show how cool this genre can be and what these players can do. And everybody in this top 8 showed out. They gave us a great show, and we're just so happy with how this one turned out.
Wait, is that replay or is that going right now? That's replay, right?
Just look at this. The back and forth that we saw from these two competitors. You know, for a long time it was the like, can we make Plup bleed? And the answer is yes, but we can't make him bleed enough.
I know, right? I mean,
Yeah,
forcing him off the
like-
Orking is kind of insane. But
Yeah,
then
he threw the chair at him too.
Just a
Oh,
monstrous play. I still don't.
Rey
That
Mysterio,
purple,
ready.
oh my God, it still went so late.
yeah, I was a bit worried about it. What, like close enough to the wall, right?
Yeah.
Like for a wall tech, but that was the end of it. That was the end of the match, and yeah, Plup able to do it. I mean, we mentioned before going into it what that means, and we said that one thing Plup is going for is kind of this platform fighter title, right? Or this platform fighter god, platform fighter master, whatever you want to call it. Someone who can be a top player and win majors, win ginormous stack majors in multiple games, really laying his name down for that.
Literally the largest bracket of all time for this game. It was enormous. And Plup, once again, says why he's the best in the business.
That's why he's MVP.
All right. Well, speaking of the best in the business, let's hear it from our competitors. We have got our top 8 finalists. Let's hear from Logan Sama as we're going to get this medal ceremony going. We want to give them all
What
the
was that thing
accolades they
you were
deserve.
saying, a Spanish phrase or something?
Thank you so much. We have our incredible top 8 competitors here on the stage. It's time to present their awards. Let's make some noise for these players. How did you like your first ever main stage rival of
That was a good ass
Ether 2
opening to
top
see at the
8?
end of that, though.
All right. First of all, in 7th place, please make some noise for Yoda Cage.
He was just playing with his food the whole match.
Also finishing in 7th place, Sandstorm. Finishing in 5th, please make some noise
who
for
invited this kid?
Beastly. Also in
Who
5th
invited that
place, Sofilo. In 4th place, B-Bats. And now your top 3. In 3rd place, make some noise for Stango. Your EVO 2026 Rivals of Ether 2 runner-up almost made an incredible run in losers bracket. Let's hear it for Cake Assault. And your EVO 2026 Rivals of Ether 2 champion, retaining
Shatticus Maximus.
Hey, I won so much money. I'm at I've been winning all day today. I'm at 77K now.
Is it?
Okay, let's present your top 3 winners with their Varmillo sticks, commemorating the first ever Rivals of Ether 2 Evo main line game finals. Don't steal that stick, give that back. Okay, right about now, it's time for the Evo Champions interview presented by AT&T Pluck. If you would do me the honor and privilege of joining me at the front. Thank you so much.
Gamers.
Congratulations. Now, you have retained your title,
Yeah.
lost it, but you
I
are
wouldn't
the
even play
first
with that.
official Rivals of Ether 2 Evo
immediately
champion.
frame it.
How does it feel this year being on this main stage with all of this community support and getting the job done?
Truly incredible. I feel the energy from the whole crowd the
I'm
whole
gonna
time.
use like
I
one
felt
time,
people
you know.
cheering for me. I'm just glad I could show up.
It was amazing. Speaking of showing up, there were a lot of people before this tournament talking about how they hadn't seen you competing offline, you hadn't been at the events, they were doubting. They obviously weren't looking at the online ranks, as wisely, clearly pointed out. What do you have to say to those people that were doubting you before the tournament?
I'm just gonna quit while I'm ahead.
No!
He's like, I just want to apologize to absolutely no one.
Congratulations, it's an incredible event. I think the club's growing a bit bigger now. What do you think?
Oh yeah, all is welcome. All are welcome, of course.
The only person that was able to stop the Cake Assault reverse 3-0 as well. How difficult was that?
How did man, Cake Assault, he was on fire. Like, I think his fleet was just not the character versus me. His force burn was like a force of nature, you know. And I was kind of lucky that I got 2 wins on his fleet, you know, so that he can adapt to my Lorena.
That's what I wanted to ask you about. That Lorena pick, everyone popped off crazy for that, even backstage. Talk us through that a little bit.
Sorry, say it again? I didn't hear you.
That Lorena pick there at the end. Talk us through that, because even backstage, everyone was popping off when you picked it.
I think that's my best character, secretly.
That's my best character, really. That's my best character.
I'm holding her back from everybody to give him a chance, you know what I mean?
I respect it. It works out for you. You are our Evo 2026 Rivals of Ether 2 champion. Where's that trophy? Here we go. It's your moment, Plop.
Yeah, how's he managed to walk around with such
Your Evo champion for the first time. Let's head back over to Wisely and Dan on the desk.
All right, Plop, you better not quit while you're ahead, man. We need you, Plop. You better not.
You can't win Evo and then say you didn't play your best character into the final game. We gotta see them then.
Oh my God. What a win! What a speech! We'll entice them. I'll hit them in the DMs. We'll be like, you can't go, man. Whatever our next event is, I'll be like, please, Plop.
I will personally pay for you to get out there.
Yeah, right.
We gotta make it happen.
Back at Genesis a long time ago, we did doubles. I'll be like, if you play doubles with me, we'll find a way to get you there. Come on. So. Hopefully it's not a while before we see him again, because I want to see him at events. But he could. It sounds like he could be the person who goes away, comes back if there's another big tournament, somehow wins it. So everyone's leveling up, but Plup is still Plup.
If we only get to see Plup once a year, it is still a treat. It is still incredibly special. I mean, it has been an entire year since last Evo. It has been an entire year of competition. I know at least at one point I was getting emotional on the desk. I could tell you were too. We're fine, right? We're kind of holding it in right now, but there's been something incredibly special about this weekend.
Oh my God.
Yeah, like I said before, it's been a goal personally of mine for such a long time to make a game that can be played on this stage. Tonight we got to see the culmination of basically a decade of work when it comes to game development, but honestly, the culmination wasn't just the game, right, and our team and Ether Studios. it's everyone who's been a part of this. I mentioned, the community, the players. We saw how much this meant to Cake Assault. We even saw how much it meant to Plup. I know Plup likes to, downplay it and say welcome to the Plup Club, but you could see the emotion on his face before the Grands and after the Grands. A huge win for him. I mean, honestly, for me, even just the Evo staff, the Evo production, the Evo community, like one of the reasons I was so excited to kind of get here was seeing it even years ago, way back in 2013, just how professional they are, how everything is run. I've always been kind of infatuated with just this tournament and this scene, and just so grateful that we were able to put on a show here tonight.
I mean, you said from the very beginning that your goal was to make a game that could be played on the Evo stage. Not only did you get to the Evo stage, but you got to the Evo main stage. I know Plup did it, but Dan, you also did it.
Oh, thanks, man. Thank you so much. And thanks to everyone out there who watched. It was such a great night. I know I personally will never forget it. I think a lot of the players here, and hopefully you as well, it'll be something to remember.
Thank you so much for joining us. That brings to a conclusion today's action here at the EVO main stage. We'll be back right here tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. We will conclude the first of our 3 remaining games. We'll see you then. Take care. See you tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. EVO 2026.
One day, the Tira Joy match. So I shipped out to bring the Skyway home.
Good night.
Might sidetrack from Truesville, but found a few good mates for me trouble, and more than a little treasure. Miss Search didn't let the good I dealt her, but